busca de un amor que no sabe lo que quiere, no, no. En busca de un amor que se perdió. Si quieres la verdad, ven y búscame y me llevas. No te desesperes, no más. ¿Quieres tú lo que quiero yo? Tú todo me lo traes, traes. Solo yo te pido, me lo traes, traes. No te pido el cielo que lo hagas, sino tu amor. Tú todo me lo traes, traes. Solo yo te pido, me lo traes, traes. No te pido el cielo que lo hagas, sino tu amor. Quiero que me quieras como quiero que me quieras tú. Quiero que me quieras, quiero que me quieras, quiero que me quieras como quiero que me quieras tú. Quiero que me quieras como quiero que me quieras tú. Quiero que me quieras, quiero que me quieras, quiero que me quieras como quiero que me quieras tú. En busca de un amor que no sabe lo que quiere, no, no. En busca de un amor que se perdió. Si quieres la verdad, ven y búscame y me llevas. No te desesperes, no más. ¿Quieres tú lo que quiero yo? Tú todo me lo traes, traes. Solo yo te pido, me lo traes, traes. No te pido el cielo que lo hagas, sino tu amor. Tú todo me lo traes, traes. Solo yo te pido, me lo traes, traes. No te pido el cielo que lo hagas, sino tu amor.
Hello, hello, hola, bom dia. Yes, sir, it's your boy Blue Games, and we are back, Genova. Yes, sir, speaking a little bit of Portuguese today. Come on, it's world. Good to see you, Raven. Good to see you, Legend 5477. Daniel T, thank you, bro, for the host. RFS Pilot Washington, what's up, bro? We are here at Sierra Uniform Mike Uniform SUMU. I'll say African. South American Tour Day Número 3. I think that's how they say it in Portuguese. It's very similar to Spanish. We're in Uruguay and we're headed to Brazil, to Rio de Janeiro. I'm looking forward to it. Anonymous13, good to see you, bro. Anthony Plays, welcome back, good man. Yes, sir. Let's get it in. So, first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and copy in my flight plan here. Hit the good old pace. And let me get me up on the screen as well. So, you know, just in case we lose, you know, whatever. You know, just gonna put me on the screen. Welcome back. Got the shades on again in light of the tour concept. You know what I'm saying? Cookie Production, what's up, man? Thomas, good to see you, bro, as well. All right, so we got my flight plan sets. Again, if you'd like to join us, we are on the expert server, South American Tour Day number 3, flying up to Rio de Janeiro. Got nice flights. It's gonna be about an hour and a half-ish in flight time. Weight, you're gonna want at least 10,300 kilograms of fuel. That's about double what we actually need, so you'll be good there. And I believe we do have Tower online, so since they are on, I don't want to take up all their time today. Let's go ahead and start pushing back, and we'll make our way out. I believe we'll be on runway 6. Looks like we're departing runway 6. That's gonna be off our right wing. Go ahead and change my view here. Flying LATAM A320. I actually do like this livery. I like this plane. Tower is active. You've been tuned to this frequency. Oh snap! We got a line behind us already. So we gotta wait. But what we can do is get the master power turned on. And one of the favorite things about flying this A320 and this new update is that we actually get to turn the aircraft. We started the aircraft off at cold and dark, like it's legit, you know what I mean? So hit master, you see those screens come to life there slowly. Another word, I'm going to be talking a lot of random Portuguese today because we're flying to Brazil and I love Brazil, and my Brazilian friends have taught me some really random, not all of them not really related, but taught me a lot of like random Portuguese words. I'm going to be kind of slipping them in here and there. I got my notes up actually so I can remember because I haven't spoke to Portuguese in so long. Yes, there is no ground frequency, but there is a tower frequency. So technically I believe you go to, you will taxi via Unicom. Alright, cool. We had nobody behind us. Let's go ahead and get ready to push back here. Smoke seatbelt signs on, no smoking signs on, nav lights on, beacon lights on, and then we will push back. I'm gonna switch back over to Unicom. We do have finally have Infinite Flight Assistant working for us. It hasn't been working the last few streams. And we'll start up engine number 2. And as always, guys, you've been doing a great job, by the way. Like these last like 10-ish Infinite Flight live streams, I've been really proud of all you guys and just like the respect everybody's been giving each other. It's been a lot of fun. You guys haven't really been, you know, there hasn't been any issues as far as people taxing through each other. You know, all that crazy stuff that happens from time to time. So I'm glad we're not having an issue, and I think a lot of people are happy as well because you're having a more enjoyable time as well. We'll stop it there. Starting up engine number 1 there. We do have engine 2 is alive. So let's go ahead and flaps 1. I'm gonna do 10%, 20% trim. That's fine. Not on the line perfectly, but you know it's all good. All right, we do have aircraft pushing back ahead of us. I'm gonna set my altitude to 12,000 for our initial climb.
Montevideo Carrasco Unicom.
Yeah, flight time is 1 hour and a half, just to remind you guys.
To runway 6.
We're cruising at flight level 350, and a cruise speed, guys. Cruise speed will be Mach 0.8. That's very important. All right, I'm gonna close up a little bit close to this guy ahead of me to make space behind us. I know there's some aircraft behind us who would like to push back. One thing I also noticed and I do like is that when it comes to the when you're flying the A320 or the XCub, like one of the aircraft that actually has a working instruments, the HUD does not automatically turn on. But when you're in like when we were flying the MD-11 on Monday, the HUD was automatically on already. So I'm glad they didn't like universally turn the HUD off for every aircraft, but they only turned it off for aircraft that already have a working instrument panel. Oh no, MPG ordered a new phone and got a defective one. That really sucks. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and announce we're taxiing to runway 06, releasing the parking brake, and we'll get rolling out of here.
Taxiing to runway 6.
Beautiful. RFS pilot, you'll descend about 105 nautical miles out from 35,000. Is that correct? And what vertical speed would that be at? Aviator Pascal, what's up, man? Good to see you.
Charlie Romeo Echo Whiskey, taxiing to runway 6.
Montevideo Carrasco Unicom. Golf Tango Alpha.
It's crazy because like the name of this airport is like Mount Video is what it sounds like in English. But things like Montevideo, Montevideo, I believe is how you pronounce it, something like that. I feel like I'm a bit better at pronouncing Latin words than like European, German words, stuff like that. Like it's still not great. So again, guys, headed to Rio today. I have been wanting to fly to this airport for a very long time, Infinite Flight, and I am very excited. Hopefully we have some Brazilians joining us today. I think that you guys would really be appreciated. You guys don't know, there is a huge community out there of Brazilian pilots. All right, we're crossing this runway. Do we need to actually contact tower to do that?
Approaching runway 01.
I don't think I can ask him the request runway crossing.
Echo
What runway
India
is this?
Foxtrot Mike Golf. Contact Carrasco approach on
One.
120.2. Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra. Hold.
Blue 116.
Yeah, because this is a runway. We do have Tower online, so he's in control of both runways. So you do need to request
Blue 116.
cross runway.
Cross runway 19.
I think a lot of people may have overlooked that, so I want to point that out for you guys. Alright, so when you cross runway, you also need to turn the strobe lights and landing lights on. Dude, it's kind of how you do things. Aviator Pascal, greetings from Germany. What's up, bro? Yes, sir. I always had a Pepsi in our left hand here on Infinite
Request
Flight.
permission to cross runway 19.
Again, we're flying LATAM. Call sign Blue 116. We're not heavy today. We're in the A320.
Land Chile 12. Cross runway 19.
It is clear.
Crossing runway 19. Land Chile
Yeah,
12.
I don't think I was on tower. The guy ahead of me may have requested to cross the runway and I couldn't hear him. So I was on a Unicom.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 6. Land Chile
You have a nice little line up
1096.
here ahead of us. I still wish we could see the aircraft on here on the map as like TCAS, but we're on the ground, so technically you wouldn't really see them anyways.
Montevideo Carrasco Tower.
Be like,
Zulu uniform
TCAS
Delta
alert.
Yankee.
You know what I mean? Like all
Takeoff
over,
on
over and
runway
over.
19, departing straight out.
Zulu uniform
Don't hit
Delta
this guy.
India Yankee. Line up and wait runway 19.
That's my problem when I taxi is
Line up and wait runway 19.
I'm too
Zulu
aggressive on the
uniform
rudder.
Delta India Yankee.
I mean, it's just like it's just my finger swiping the screen, so it's like I use too much, and I have that issue when I land as well.
November Juliet Echo Tango, clearing
Right. Nice, 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 beautiful. Uh-oh, I don't think we have any more room for anybody else to cross the runway. I'll scoot up, though, to try to make a little bit. It looks like we're going to be, like, number 6. Yeah. That's as close as I can get.
Crossing
Got that
runway
APU hole
19,
right in my
Euro
face.
723 heavy.
Land Chile 1096. Contact Carrasco approach on 120.2.
And yes, there is a approach controller on as well, I believe.
Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra.
Contact
Expect to be sent over to approach after you take off.
Chile 1096.
Europa 723 heavy. Hold short of runway 19.
Holding short runway.
So again, guys, real quick flight details. If you're just joining us, make sure you have at least 10,300 kilograms or 22,700 pounds of fuel on board. Altitude today will be 350, that's 35,000 feet. We'll be climbing out at about 250 knots below 10,000, 295 knots above 10,000, and then Mach 0.78 until we get to our cruise. We'll cruise at Mach 0.80.
Europa 723 heavy.
Those details are in the description of the YouTube video if you need it. Need a flight plan? Copy anybody on the ground.
Approaching
Perfectly
runway
fine.
06.
Please maintain separation at least 5 to 10 miles of the aircraft ahead of you at all times, especially the second half of the flight. But if you do it early, you'll be straight.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 6. Tango.
It would be really dope,
Hotel
Ace, if they did an APU system or
Wait runway 6.
APU sounds as well.
Line up and wait runway 6.
We're expecting runway 33 in Rio, but we'll see if that changes when we get there, depending on weather.
Zulu uniform Delta India Yankee. Runway 19. Cleared for takeoff.
Jet speed 333. Request permission to cross runway 19. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 19. Zulu uniform Delta India Yankee. Jet speed 333. Disregard last message. Jet speed 333. Request permission to cross runway 1.
Jet speed 333. Hold short of runway 19.
Holding short runway 19. Jet speed 333.
Oh snap! I'm sorry. I'm trying to read chat. I didn't realize I got so many messages since I've been gone. Big shout out to, I believe, Julius, Adam, and Walking Fruit today for providing ATC.
Contacting Carrasco approach on 120.
I have a little group chat. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I haven't looked since we started.
Cebu 243. Runway 6. Cleared for takeoff.
Montevideo Carrasco Tower.
So we'll see if we get any ATC in Rio. If not, it's all good. But it'd be great if we did.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway 6. 7243.
And again, guys, I will announce screenshot contest today, guys. And don't worry, don't sweat it right now, but screenshot contest, send me your screenshots from this flight after the flight is over. And you could possibly be my YouTube thumbnail for this flight, as well as I'll post your photo on my Instagram and give you a shout out. What up, Septiati? No F1 this week, bro. We'll definitely bring back F1 here soon, hopefully. But thank you for stopping by, bro, and saying hi. Ozan, yes, sir. I have a full flight of passengers on my flight, and I have about maybe 25% cargo. I agree, JV. Fortnite, this is a beautiful livery. Thank you, Reagan, for posting Discord. I know, Aviator Pascal. Imagine that barking sound. Imagine. You know me, I keep pressuring Infinite Flight on their sounds and making better sounds. Especially with, you know, all the phones' sounds getting better, and a lot of us use headphones. Alright, let's keep moving up. Alright, we're already on tower frequency. There is no ATIS right now. I'm so proud of you walking through. Look at you being on IFATC and tower. I see you, bro. I see you. That's my mod right there. I see you. I see you. I'm so proud of him. I remember when he was a little casual server pilot. Oh, good times.
Line up and wait runway 6. Golf Tango Alpha Whiskey Bravo. Cross runway 19.
Line up and wait runway 6.
Alright, here he goes. He's gonna go line on runway 6, and we'll hold short runway 6.
Contacting Carrasco approach on 120.
So, quick question. And like, I feel like I know the answer to it, but I wanna clarify it for me and for other people. So I am next in line for takeoff, right? The aircraft ahead of me has been told to line up and wait. I am next, so you're technically not supposed to request takeoff until you are next for takeoff. So should I request takeoff now? Or should I wait for him to start rolling and then request takeoff? I think I should wait till he starts rolling. Abbas Messi, good to see you, bro. Welcome to the stream. I feel like I should wait, which is what I'm gonna do. But if I should request earlier, let me know. I just feel like I'm wasting their time by making them tell me to hold short. Do it now? Okay. Requesting takeoff. Which way are we going? Going north. It's northeast. Runway 6, departing to the north. Sounds good. Thank you for the information. Yeah, I was wondering which way I should do it. Alright, line of wait, runway 6. I think I left my strobes on, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh well. I'm gonna change my range to 80. That's all I need to do. And here we go. Let me get comfortable. Expect vectors on departure, guys.
Bravo Lima Uniform Echo Charlie
Blue Crew, what's up? I just noticed his name. Bravo Lima Uniform Echo Charlie Romeo Echo. Like, it's a long name to say for ATC.
Contacting Carrasco approach on 120.2.
Alright, we've been told to line up and wait runway 6.
On runway 06.
Land Chile 7931. Cross runway 19.
Alright, we're ready to go.
Runway 19, land Chile 7931.
A quick check. Everything looks good. Clear to takeoff. Runway 06. Blue 116.
Cleared for takeoff.
Good power.
6, Blue 116.
Montevideo Carrasco Tower. Land
Oh,
Chile
good.
12. Ready for takeoff at runway 6.
Calibrate my screen.
Land Chile 12. Line up and wait.
100 knots.
Line up and wait runway 6.
V1.
Land Chile 12.
Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. Flaps up.
Blue 116. Contact Carrasco approach on 120.2.
1202.
Carrasco approach on 120.2. Blue 116.
No idea how fast I'm going, so.
Montevideo Carrasco Tower on 118.1. Lima Victor Foxtrot Quebec Sierra.
Blue 116.
Turn
Right,
right
060.
heading 060. Blue 116.
Land for 801. Turn right heading.
Alright, so I'm using autopilot because I can't see this. I really can't. From here, I just from this distance with my phone being so small, I cannot see my instrument, so I have to use autopilot to guide me. But we're turning 060. He didn't give us any altitude. He just gave us a heading, so that's what we're flying. 240 knots, so we're doing at the moment. Climbing about 3,000 feet per minute, passing 4,000. Flaps already up, gear is up, and indicating. Or is it? No, actually it's not indicating. Don't forget, that's supposed to not be there, so hopefully they fix that in the next update. Very, very nice.
Heading 060. Turn right heading 060. Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra. Blue 116. Turn right heading 150.
Right 150, blue 116.
Blue 116.
14801. Turn right heading 330. Land Chile 1096. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Yes, guys, please follow ATC instructions or you will be ghosted.
1096. Good day.
Tango Hotel
The usual.
Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra. Climb and maintain flight level.
Yeah, don't come complaining to me or the moderators or somebody when you like, oh, I got ghosted for no reason, but you crossed the runway without permission. Oh, look at that. That's cool.
Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra. Turn right heading 330. Land for 801. Turn right heading.
Alright, passing 9,000 now.
Bravo Lima Uniform
The
Echo
traffic
Charlie
behind us
Romeo
on
Echo
departure.
Whiskey.
There's the airport on the coast. This is such a dope departure out here over the ocean. We should be following the coast up to the northeast to get up to Rio.
Cebu 243. Turn right heading 280. Climb and maintain flight level 180.
Why didn't y'all tell me I had an echo? Dang it, man.
Turn right heading 280. Climb and maintain flight level 180. Cebu 243.
Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee. Turn right heading 360. Climb and maintain flight level 330.
Alright, there's 12,000. Again, he didn't give us any altitude restrictions. I am going to turn the land lights off though.
Flight level 180.
So I'm going to continue in our climb to 18.
Turn right heading 360.
So told otherwise.
Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee. Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra. Resume navigation.
Alright, right heading 240, 240, blue 116.
Turn right heading 240. Blue 116.
Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra. Frequency change approved.
Okay.
Good day. Land for 801. Turn right.
Beautiful though, I like it, I like it.
Climb and maintain.
I do like this livery, I really do.
Thank you. Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra. Turn right heading 360.
I remember seeing these when I was in Sao Paulo and when I was in Rio. Up close and personal.
Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee. Turn right heading 060. Turn right heading 060. Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee.
That's a screenshot too. I'll take it later though. That looks dope. Alright, what are we at? We can go faster now. Go 270 knots. We're at 15,000 feet and climbing. Got a 28 knot wind right now.
Turn right heading 240. Land Chile 12.
Bob's got it taken care of. What up, Janoy Finlay? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna be honest with you, I like having departure. I like it a lot. I feel like we don't get departure enough. Like, I really do. Even when I do like a lot of Friday night flights, we usually get ground and tower, but we don't get departure. And we usually get approached into somewhere, but I just don't know. I feel like I rarely get departure, and I really enjoy getting departure because they kind of set you, you know, especially when you're doing a group flight, because it helps separate you from everybody else from the start. Like, you don't have all these people, you know, flying on top of each other. And then a lot of times, I don't know what departures he's using, if there is a departure out of this airport, but a lot of times you'll see them, they'll use realistic published departures for the airports that they're controlling. Look at that though, that is gorgeous. South American coast. We're on the other coast now. We were on the west coast yesterday. Right 330, Blue 116.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango. Turn right heading 330, Blue 116.
Turn left heading 060. Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango.
Cebu 243, reduce speed to 280 knots.
Alright, I've changed my altitude to our cruise at 35,000 feet. We are now heading to the west currently. Looks like he's going to kind of vector us like at a loop, and then we'll go back north, and then he'll probably allow us to do our own navigation from there. The airport is right there actually. Very nice.
Cebu 243, turn left heading 340.
Turn left heading 340, Cebu 243.
Blue 116, turn right heading 360, climb and maintain flight level 330.
360 down up to 330, Blue 116.
330, Blue 116.
Alright, so he only exploded to 33,000.
Turn right heading 330.
Change altitude to 33,000.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango. Please follow.
Make our climb a bit steep, about 2,500 feet. They got 280 knots, and that's the airport right there below us. Montevideo. Leopard Mix, what's up? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Pizza Time, welcome to the stream. Philip, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. D-Man Duke says it's an 85 knot tailwind. That means we're getting there early. I like the sound of that. This is great. I like this. I'm so, like, I love these tours. I don't know. I love just flying over these places I've never been to, never seen, never ever flown out of the airport. Look at that city. This is in, what's the name of this country? Uruguay? Yes, we're in Uruguay currently. Not far from Buenos Aires. And we'll be crossing over the border into the south part of Brazil. And we'll make our way all the way up to Rio. I can't believe this flight is only an hour and a half. Like, it feels like it's going to be longer because we're covering a lot of distance. We're going to be flying over Sao Paulo, Porto Alegre, I don't know how I say it. Leopard Mix, you cannot get this game on Xbox. Thank you, Thomas, for coming a sponsor. Nice, bro. It's about time. I'm just kidding. No, but appreciate it, man. I really do. You've always been here, always been supporting, and I appreciate you taking that next step, bro. Really do appreciate that. Again, Fari Septiati, we will definitely play some F1 in the future, my good man. How we looking? Turn right 060.
Turn right heading 060, Blue 116.
Yeah, just stick around because I've been itching to do some racing myself. I mean, I do racing, like I race, I just don't always stream it. But I've been itching to do some racing on the stream again. I'm thinking, I was talking to my moderators the other day, and when we did that last week of F1, it did not go very well for me, like at all. Like it was horrible. Like in my opinion, it sucked. Like I hated it. I didn't even post all the videos because they were that bad, and it was just lack of what's the word I'm looking for? Preparation is what it was. Like whenever last year when we did F1 2018 and we did the entire season 100% distance races, you know, I would practice for those races. I would do the full length of all the practice sessions and really get ready for each race to make sure I was able to do that whole 100% race without wrecking, without crashing. Sometimes I still wreck because mistakes happen, but still I had a whole lot more practice and more preparation for those races. But when we did F1 2019, I decided to do shorter races and do more races, but with very, very little practice. It was difficult. Alright, resume on navigation, Blue 116. Thank you so much for the ATC. Who do we have, matter of fact? Who is our ATC? Julius. Thank you, bro, for coming back again, man. He was our ATC also on day one, so I do appreciate that, bro. Very professional, and hope to see you again, man. Thank you guys for the help. Alright, so we'll go ahead and tune out of that. Not Unicom, let's go to generic Unicom. Alright, so we're clear of his airspace. I'm going to continue up to set Mach 0.78. We'll change to our actual cruise of 350. And we'll let the aircraft continue climbing. We're at 533 knots. Currently passing 290. We have a 76 knot tailwind. Amazing. And we're 47% fuel remaining, which is plenty. That's 3 hours of fuel. I can switch this out of the G-forces because we don't need that anymore. What do I usually do? I think I put it on... Oh, we'll put it on flight time. And then distance to next, and it will change this to our... Who is that? Mr. Blinton. Thank you for the subscription, my friend. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Greatly, greatly appreciate that. Distance to destination is what I want. 1024. And we could actually instead change that to estimated time to destination. That'll give us a good time reference of how long we have left in our flight. It says 1 hour 53 right now, but we're still not cruising. We're still not full speed quite yet. But we'll see. With this tailwind, we'll definitely get there earlier than it says we will. But yeah, I really do like that departure. Good choice. I think Starley chose this airport for our departure today. So a good choice of an airport to fly out of. We'll make our way all the way up to Rio de Janeiro. See some good scenery up there. Hopefully see some good stuff in between as well. And while we're kind of leveling off ish, a few thousand feet away from actually leveling off, I'm gonna turn the music on. Our cruise jams. Oh yeah. Turn it down a little bit. I don't want to be too loud. I want to drown me out. You know. Yeah, I think you were right, Starly. Sao Paulo would have been a really cool approach, but yeah, it just didn't. Yeah, in infinite flight, it wouldn't have been as interesting. And I agree with you there. Who was that? Fire Septi. Hey, bro, you should join us on Discord, man. Join the racing channel on Discord, and we can do some racing off stream if you want. Do some online races and stuff like that when I get my wheel plugged in. I want to get a good group of people who all play Formula 1 on PC to join the group so we can do some like private races. I would love to do that. What do I think about Pan Am International Flight Academy in Miami? I haven't heard of it. Tell me more. Leopard Mix, we're about an hour and a half away, man. We're just getting close to our cruise now. Not yet to it, still climbing. Wow, negative 89 degrees Fahrenheit. That's nuts. We definitely need to get the de-ice turned on. Southwest 4365. What's up, man? Good to see you. Hello. But GRU is safer. I've in real life I've flown to both Sao Paulo and I've flown to Rio, both as connection airports. Because whenever I've been to Brazil, I've been there to go to Brasilia, which is the capital of Brazil, and I fly United, and United connects through Sao Paulo or through Rio to get there. And actually, no, I'm lying. United does not connect. So I flew United direct from Houston to Sao Paulo or to Rio. From there, I switched aircraft and airlines, and I flew Gol one time. I think I flew, what's that other airline called? It wasn't LATAM, it was the other one. It's another airline. It's like maybe TAM. It wasn't TAM either. I can't remember the name of it. I liked it though. It was really nice. One of them, Gol, obviously flies 737s, and the other one flies A320. And I got to fly both, and it was really nice. Wow, it's gonna be negative 110 degrees at your altitude. That is nuts. I'm gonna keep that on the screen actually. I'm gonna turn it on. Look at that. We have clouds, guys. I like those clouds right there. We'll switch this to keep track of our degrees. Apparently, it's freaking cold down here. Where's that at? Temperature. Negative 51 degrees Celsius. That's nuts. I have no idea what that is in Fahrenheit, but it sounds cold as heck. And we're losing sight of the coast now. Wait, am I still flying vectors? He said resume on navigation. I just realized that. Okay, it'd be so fun if I sit here for 2 hours on heading mode. Alright, let's turn back to where we're supposed to be. Got Tom just a few aircraft ahead of us. IFMG up ahead of him. Start always leading the pack.
When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am?
Scenery is very nice, I agree. F2. Where is my girlfriend? Well, my wife is at work. What's up, Aviation Fly? Good to see you. Yes, sir, they did that live cockpit. Check it out. Actually moves. Are we level? Oh, we're at 35, so I'm gonna go with Mach 0.8 again, guys. Cruise is Mach 0.8 today. Make sure we don't speed when we do that, but I believe we should be good. Zurich Spotter, what's up, man? Good to see you. Why don't I fly FSX, P3D, and X Plane 11, etc.? I'm just gonna assume that you're new, but yes, we do fly those, and this is just one of the many flight simulators that I fly. So I mainly fly X Plane 11. You want to go back into the archives, you'll see that the all week, like matter of fact, 2 weeks, last week and the week before, I did all X Plane. We flew Flight Factor 757, Zebo a couple times. We flew Amazon Prime. We flew, what was that other airline? We flew Scandinavian Air, Zebo. We flew, I think the Flight Factor A320 as Air Canada. Did some VFR flying on Pilot Edge as well. Did that, and I think I was flying the Piper PA-28. Jacob Gutierrez, good to see you, man. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, I'm mainly wearing the shades for the tour. Gotta bring them. I can't wear them all the time. I gotta just kind of. I gotta make you appreciate the shades. Why don't I do ATC streaming? I would, honestly, if I was IFATC. I have not made it that far yet. But if anybody on IFAT is watching, please DM me, because I would like to get started. What are my thoughts on the new FSX sim, which will come next year? I'm actually getting kind of hype about it. Like, at first I was like, well, honestly, at first I was really excited. I was like, huh, this sounds really cool. But I was also kind of skeptical, because I was like, I don't know, like, are they gonna ditch it like they ditched the original FSX? Like, how are they gonna handle it this time? Like, are they gonna do better? But kind of with more and more information coming to the surface from the Microsoft team, you know, you're hearing a lot of promises, a lot of big promises, and if they actually live up to these promises and these expectations that they're giving us, then it could possibly be the best flight simulator out next year. X-Plane 11, in my opinion, is my favorite, but I know P3D is very good as well, and in order for Microsoft Flight Simulator to be the best, it will not only have to have an amazing base simulator, it's also going to have even more amazing support for 3D add-ons, and we have to actually get some of these third-party add-on developers to join the Microsoft Flight Simulator community and actually make great add-ons. But we really don't know what add-ons we're going to need until the game is in our hands. So it'd be really dope if I could be a part of like the insider team that actually gets to play it in beta. Like that would be a dream come true, to be a part of a new simulator. You know what I mean? Like that would be amazing. That would be so dope. But you never know. You never know. Oh yeah, DCS World. DCS World is a flight sim, but it's like in its own world, man. Like, and I agree with you, Starly. I actually do believe, and my bad, I forgot about them. I do believe DCS World is actually the best flight simulator out right now. But it's only military and combat, so it's not really the same. A lot of people are looking for, you know, like airliners, domestic type of flying, you know what I mean? Like commercial type of things. DCS World, there's no commercial airliners in there. It's all fighter jets and helicopters right now. But when it comes to like the in-depth systems they have, like, oh my god, man, it's definitely the best in my opinion. I'm hoping to bring DCS World back to the channel at some point. There's so many games that I want to play, guys. It's just not enough time. It's just not enough time. I want to do DCS World, man. I want to do more racing. I want to do a lot of things. I want to do a lot of things. Matter of fact, I've been kind of messing with Train Simulator a little bit too, and I might actually come out with a video about it. I hope maybe this week. We'll see how this week goes out. I'm kind of busy with work, so I don't know if I'm gonna get time. Really, I like how all these like rivers kind of flow in through the scenery. Look really cool. But yeah, I gotta see if I get time to do it. But we'll see. I just want to kind of give you guys my point of view of what Train Simulator is like for me. Beast 3, what's up, man? Good to see you. And yeah, there's also some other. There's RFS I want to play. There's Unmatched Air Traffic Control. They're coming out with an update soon, and I want to give that a try and show you guys that as well. So, Aerofly FS 2019, X-Plane Mobile Global is coming out. Like, there's a lot of things happening. Need for Speed is coming soon. NASCAR Heat 4 is coming soon. Like, you know, Ghost Recon, whatever the heck the name of that game is. You know, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff I want to do, but you know, just not enough time. But let's see. Yeah, you definitely should search DCS World. The great thing about DCS World is that it is completely free. But you only get like 2 planes. But it's free. At least allows you to see if your computer can handle it. Because I'm gonna be honest, DCS World is very, very intensive on your machine, and it takes up a lot of space when you start adding the DLC that they have. But it's an amazing game. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's definitely also a learning curve too, because it's very different than any other flight sim you've ever played. It's very tactical. All the community, the servers are really dope. Adam says, contact a recruiter or join. Yeah, Adam, let's do it, bro. I choose you. Let's do it. Last time I tried to like, let me tell you my IFAT story. I'm gonna do it quick because most of you guys already know. I applied. I failed the test, like the first test. This was like over a year ago. I applied again, I passed the test, and then I failed the practical test. After that, they were like, all right, let me send you to some other guy to do some training. I kind of was like, I don't really know if I'm that interested, and I just didn't really do it. Later, I was like, you know what, I kind of want to do it again. When I finally decided that, which was not that long ago, maybe a few months ago, recruiting was like closed or something, and so I couldn't even get in. And so now I'm at a point where I'm like I want to actually do it again. Like I want to try like this days, and I just don't really want to fly. I want to control. Like last night, me and Thomas almost went controlling on training server, but I was busy, so I wasn't able to do it. But I would like to do it because I would love to learn more about the ATC side. Like I know a lot about ATC in general, but I want to know how Infinite Flight does ATC. Because sometimes there's a lot of differences. It's like when I fly Pilot Edge on X-Plane or VATSIM, the procedures and the things you say in the order of you, and that you say it are a bit different. 'Cause I know Infinite Flight are missing some of the steps and they kind of merge things together. But I would like to do it. I think it'd be fun to do it. I don't know if I would. I'm definitely not yet comfortable to do like a big event where it's like hundreds of planes, because I would definitely probably crack under pressure. But I would like to do like some airports, like when they just like, you know, it's not crazy busy on the dead hour. You know what I mean? Get my experience up, get my confidence up. You know what I mean? Julia says, "Good luck with that, Adam." That's funny. I mean, let me catch up on chat, guys. I'm not yet ready to compare Infinite Flight to Real Flight Simulator because I have not played Real Flight Simulator. I'm not doing a Euro Truck American Truck Simulator review. That game's been out way too long. Euro Truck's been out for years. ATS has been out for years as well. They just keep coming out with new DLC. So I think that game is beyond the review phase. I'm almost caught up. Okay, cool. I'm all good. Yeah, Adam, let's do it, bro. Let's do it. Let's open up a chat on the forum and let's get started whenever you are free. I don't know like really what the process looks like, but let's do it. Sydney Matthew, if you're still here, bro, we have it's an hour and 39 minutes to go. So this flight might be a little bit over an hour and a half, though. I think we'll be okay. And we are. I'm gonna change this to distance to destination. 900 miles away. Take a look at the live flight real quick to see where we are exactly at the moment. Are we still over Uruguay? Gotta find myself on the map. There I am. Yeah, we're still over Uruguay currently. Not far from the border though. Man, you guys look beautiful. Separation looks great. Great job, guys. Very, very proud of you guys. Apparently they have a car. I feel like every country has a Rio Grande. Every country has a Rio Grande. Yeah, I also challenged Starly. I was like, hey, when you get back in town, I wanna challenge you to also try to apply for IFATC so we can do ATC together. We already got our buddy Walking Fruit is already on it, doing his thing. I'm real proud of him. I think one of the things I'm looking forward to is like in 5 years or so, when like, you know, all y'all are like grown up, got jobs and lives and wives. I'm curious to see who's all gonna actually be a pilot. Like which one of you guys may end up being a controller, working at an airport somehow. You know what I mean? Like I'm really curious to see like where does this infinite flight curiosity and all that lead you in your real life. And I know that we've talked about it before about how a lot of you guys actually do want to be pilots. You know, when you grow up and all. So I'm curious to see who actually becomes a pilot. You know what I'm saying? Like who's gonna actually do it? You know? Yo, no say. Alright, my bad. IFATC, you might be getting like a bunch of people trying to join now. Apparently, I've mentioned it enough and now people want to join. But I mean, I know you guys probably need help. I mean, how could you have too many controllers? A boss message, yes, I have flown long hauls in Infinite Flight before. I just don't do it very often. Captain Jamaica's gonna sign up. What plane do I want to get reworked the most? The 737 personally. Like it's one of the most flown planes, and it looks like crap on the inside, so we need it. We need it just like the A320 just got the interior rework, and it looks great. But we need it for the 737 too. So we're not gonna get it in town soon, I don't think. We still got this A350 they're working on, and the 777 they're working on, and a mystery plane that they're working on. So I don't know if 737 is probably down the list. Maybe, in my opinion. I don't know anything that you don't. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the American Truck Simulator Utah and Euro Truck Simulator Road to Black Sea. Really looking forward to that. Hoping that comes out soon. El Bapino, bonjour. Hello from France. Cheese and big red wine as usual. How things going? Things are going very well. I'm so late on chat, matter of fact. Let me keep going. Starly, in the coming weeks, you need to apply today. Yeah, you've been playing. If you've been playing Infinite Flight for 5 years and you're not ATC, you need to do something about that, Starly. RFS pilot wants to be a American airline flight in the 787-800 Dreamliner, man. Make it happen, bro. Don't let nobody stop you. No cutting in line, guys. Please, no cutting in line. Please follow the flight plan. We don't need anybody on top of anybody else. And yes, I agree. The more controllers, the more coverage. I assume that is how it works. Do I think the MD-80 family should be added? Yeah, I think so. Captain Jamaica, your dad is ATC, and I think that's CYYZ. Is that Toronto or Montreal? I always forget the difference. I remember that also walking through. I remember back when replay was only an idea, when it was me like, man, we need a replay system, bro, so I can watch my landings, and now we got it. So, you know, it just takes some time for them to figure things out. Takes a little bit of time. Today, the meal. I don't know, what is the meal? What did you guys bring on board today? You can't apply, you're going to Italy next week. Well, you can apply and then just like set up an appointment with those guys to get started like next week or whatever. What up, Vex? Good to see you, bro. G-Man Duke is telling Zulu Uniform DIY to slow down, please. Oh yeah, Graham was our cook and he retired. He's now grounded. Yes, this is a mobile flight simulator. I feel like I missed some comments somewhere, but we'll see. Now it'll be fun though. It's honestly, since I've started streaming Infinite Flight, like it's always been a goal and an idea for me to be able to stream from the other side, you know, from the ATC point of view. I probably can't talk and read chat as much unless it's real slow, because I gotta focus on, you know, actually on the job at hand. But I think it would be pretty interesting for people to at least see it, because there's some people who don't even have Infinite Flight who watch these streams, and they would love to see the ATC side of things. And even some of you guys may actually be flying into the airport and then see me controlling, you know, like I think that'd be really interesting to do. And I refuse, I really do, like people have asked me many times, I refuse to do a live stream of Infinite Flight on training server. No sir. That's gonna be chaos. But if I stream it, I have to be very, you know, very careful as well, because, you know, I don't think like when you join IFATC, you don't just automatically get ghosting privileges. I don't think that's how it works. But I have to be careful of, like, you know, the things that I say and all that kind of stuff. I'm like held to a higher standard once you join IFATC. Captain Sam, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. I think this is a good time for today's motivational quote of the day. Let's make it happen. So today's motivational quote of the day, and I think somebody may be able to relate to this, is people too weak to follow their own dreams will always find a way to discourage yours. People too weak to follow their own dreams will always find a way to discourage yours. So don't let them discourage yours. Dream big, man. Dream big. So I've been thinking a lot lately about flight training, right? And I've never stopped thinking about it. Like, it's it's a passion. It's a real passion. You feel me? Like I feel like I can't go another year or two without at least starting my flight training. You know, like I was like, it was like bugging me the other day. I was driving and I drove past the airport and I was like, man, I really need to get started. Like, it's just bugging the heck out of me, you know? And so I've been thinking about ways, trying to plot a plan, you know, on how I can get started, how I can do it, how I can make it work with my current plans for me and my wife, you know. So I'll figure it out. I know an opportunity will come, and so we'll just see. I'll have to work for it. I know it ain't gonna be easy, but I'm gonna make it happen. And I got a really crazy idea that I'm gonna be pitching to a flight school, and y'all just pray for me because I don't know how it's gonna go. It's a pretty bold idea. I'm not gonna say what it is, but it's a pretty bold idea, and we'll just have to see how it goes and if they go for it. And if not, then I'll find another way. If one door closes, another one opens, and if another one doesn't open, you keep walking down the hall until you find an open door or a door that's unlocked. You feel me? But sometimes you gotta kick down the freaking door, you know what I mean? Anyways, moving on. RFS pilot, you mentioned this yesterday. You said OSH was yesterday. I believe OSH was 2 weeks ago. The Oshkosh event was like 2 weeks ago. Agreed, Captain Stein. Don't wait for an opportunity. Make the opportunity. Thank you for that. I like that. I do agree with that completely. Because sometimes you just sit around waiting for an opportunity, it's never gonna happen. So that's why I was saying I have an idea of a way to make an opportunity. You know, while I'm waiting for an opportunity, I gotta also make my own moves to move forward. Part of me was like thinking about getting a job as a what do they call it? It's called a ramp agent, something like that. But like, I don't want to be like a ramp agent like at the international airport, because that really just kind of goes nowhere in my opinion. Just really hard work, long hours for very little pay. Like, I found a few jobs that were gonna allow me to be like a ramp agent. You know, the person who like loads the bags on the airliners and pushes the truck, pushes it back, all that stuff you see, all the people moving on down there. Like, yeah, you get to work around the aircraft, and I love that part. But the amount that they want to pay me for it, I was like, no. And then you have like, you have to work all the holidays, you work all times of the day and night, sometimes overnight. And I was like, this is honestly like not worth it. So I was like, I'm gonna find a different way. Who was the winner of a screenshot contest? I think his name was Wyatt. Wyatt was the winner of the screenshot contest yesterday. And I did post that on Instagram, and you'll see his thumbnail, well, his picture on my thumbnail for yesterday. It was a great shot of the X-Cubs. I think I should be a flight attendant. I thought about that too, and I was like, nah. I'm not really good with customer service. Like, flight attendant is basically an air waiter. Like, you know what I mean? Like a person, like a waiter. Like, yeah, it's not gonna work out for me. I could not wait tables. I know it's like rich people probably I'd be doing, like if it was a private jet, but yeah, I couldn't be a flight attendant. I mean, yeah, it's great. It has really amazing benefits. You get to travel around the world, all that kind of stuff. But you're also away from home a lot. Until you like work for the company for a long time, you have no, what's it called? No, what's that word? Seniority. You have no seniority, so you have like basically no control over your schedule in the beginning. But yeah, I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna find a way. I'm gonna find a way. There's not only one way to become a pilot, guys. There's many different ways, and your story is always gonna be different than everybody else's. I did also think about becoming like real ATC, like ATC in real life. Like I actually, I'm not gonna lie, I applied for that job. There was a job posting for air traffic control on one of the websites that I was looking at, and I applied for it. I don't know if I assume I just didn't get it because I never called. But I did apply for it. I was like, you know what, we'll see. I was like, let me just send it, and you know, if they accept it, then I can deny it, or I can, you know, reject it. But it'd be nice to have an option to do ATC somewhere in my city. I thought it'd be kind of interesting, but it's a lot of learning, a lot of training. But the training was like paid. It was paid training and all of that stuff. So, but it was also, that's kind of the challenge with working in the airline industry is that you gotta basically completely forget about that usual 9 to 5. Like, you're not gonna be working 9 to 5. There's no 9 to 5 in airline industry. You work holidays, you work weekends, you work nights, you work all night, you know what I mean, you work early mornings, like whatever is needed, like that's when you work. And especially for a pilot, I mean, pilot hours are interesting, and it depends on what airline you fly for, obviously. But again, you gotta just know that whatever job you decide to get, you gotta understand there's a lifestyle that goes with it. What about flight instructor? Well, I gotta get a license and all that before I can be an instructor. So I'm not against it though. I thought about it. I thought kind of as a big picture thought, like, hey, would I want to be a CFI, which is a flight instructor? And I was like, I wouldn't be against it. I mean, I don't mind doing tutorials, so I guess I'd be okay risking my life with a student pilot onto the controls. I don't know. I would have to get there. Again, my personal goal when it comes to aviation is to get up to my commercial license. What I do with that will then be my choice at that time. But I want to get a commercial license, which is beyond obviously the regular private pilot license, beyond the twin engine license, beyond the IFR license, beyond I think after that is commercial, actually. Something like that. And then I think after commercial is CFI, I think. That's the order that they go. Nice. Ozan wants to be a 777 pilot with what was that? Turkish Airlines. You do get a lot of days off though, but you also get a lot of days on. And yeah, some flight schools pay for your training, but then you have to. That's kind of complicated, honestly. Like all those people who are like, oh yeah, we'll pay you. Like, well, you gotta pay something up front. Like, you're gonna have to, like, it's basically, yeah, you're gonna have to pay something up front. Like, it's not, I'm not saying it doesn't work, but you're gonna have to sacrifice something to do that. But it's definitely worth at least looking into and talking with them and saying, hey, so how does this work? I want to be a pilot. Your advertisement says that we'll pay for your flight school. How does that work? How do I get involved? You know what I mean? There's also tons of scholarships out there too as well that you can apply for and find. So with me being a little older, like I've been out of college for a little while now, and so I'm not like fresh out of high school anymore. So there's like a lot of scholarships for people who are fresh out of high school or in high school, and I found those, and I was like, oh cool, there's a scholarship. And it's like, oh wait, it's for people who are like in high school or younger. And I'm like, well dang. That's not me. Like, I'm not old, but I'm not young enough for that. Like, I'm in the middle. One thing I am trying to look into though is there's a association in the U.S. called I think it's African American Aviators or something like that. I can't remember. It's basically for people like me, and they have a lot of events and stuff they have going on there. So I've been thinking about going that route and seeing if they have anything that could benefit me and help me in getting my pilot license. But we'll just have to see. Nicholas Gaming, what's up, man? What song is this? Well, let me see. This song is called Hyena by Tiger Blood Jewel, only on Blue Air Radio on 116 FM. Captain Sound, you started your PPL in the Piper 28. It's worth it. I agree. I'm not gonna argue on that one. I honestly don't even care if I start in a Piper or if I start in a Cessna. Like, I would fly either. I don't care where I start. You can start me in a freaking tail dragger, all I care. Give me some hours, man. Alright, we are 739 miles away still. Have a 96 knot tailwind. We're at 35,000 feet, 559 knots. And it's negative 50 degrees up here. Celsius. Still got a pretty good ways to go. For the hour and 18. We got a ways to go. Lots of time to talk. Got the coast off our right wing still. It's like a river or a lake or a bay out there right before you get to the ocean. We are now in Brazil. We're in southern Brazil. There's not really any big We're in the state of Rio Grande, which is a state inside of Brazil, I believe. No longer in Uruguay. Brazil is huge, man. You really don't realize how big Brazil is until you look at the whole like map. It's super big. Hey, Starly, are we flying to Fortaleza? I have a friend who lives there, and that place is gorgeous. It is so beautiful out there in Fortaleza. That's north. That's northern Brazil, all the way up to the north. I don't know how it looks like on Infinite Flight, but in real life, oh, it is. Oh my god. Like, all they do is sit on a freaking beach. Like, I feel like that's all they ever do. They wake up like midday, go to the beach, hang out at the beach, play some volleyball on the beach, and then go home. Like, I'm like, does anybody work in this country? I mean, sorry, in this city. It's funny though, because a lot of people I've talked to, like, again, I was in Brazil for like a bunch of times. We got to make really good friends with them. We got to talk, and like people like me from the States, bro, I was like, yeah, we want to go to Rio, we want to go to Sao Paulo for like vacation and, you know, enjoy it, because it's a very big tourist city. But the rest of Brazil, a lot of people there, they want to come here. They're all making plans, trying to save up money to come to the U.S. and work here, and it's just funny. I mean, it's not funny, but it's crazy, because like for here, we want to go there, and they want to come here. Like, I wouldn't mind. And it depends on what part of Brazil, because I know there's some parts of Brazil that I wouldn't want to stay in. But I wouldn't mind staying in Brazil for like a summer or a few months. You know what I mean? I wouldn't mind going there and like literally staying there for a while, really taking in the culture, getting my Portuguese right, like all the way. Like, that would be so much fun. I would enjoy that so much. Like, Brazil is like, when it comes to places I've visited in the world, Brazil is my second most visited place for me personally. Julius Oster, since you're flying the EPGIP approach, could you be at or below 210 at KABUK? Roger that, guys. 210 at KABUK for our approach. Let's see, that's right here. I know we're a long ways away from there, but we'll keep that in mind. 21,000 feet. Make sure I don't forget for you guys on board, all my co-pods who are watching right now. This is not a bad time to like kind of show some stuff. I do have the chart. Let me get the chart ready. Matter of fact, I'm gonna switch screens here, and I can actually show you guys my display. Nothing's really going on in the background right now. We got a little bit of scenery. Not this is nice out the window. We got some nice views, but I also want to show you what behind the scenes. So ride with me to behind the scenes here. There it is. That's OBS Studio. That's what I use to stream. But I also want to show you guys where we are right now on the map. So again, took off out of Uruguay down here. We are down here in the state of Rio Grande. Right here. In fact, let's switch the satellite. Yeah, that's that big old Lagos dos Patos. It's the name of that big brown area we saw to the right of us. We already flew over Rio Grande. And we're about to fly over this city right here, Porto Alegre. Got a decent ways to go. But yeah, look how big freaking Brazil is. Like, look at this, man. All of that. It's massive. Like, I kind of thought Argentina might be bigger, but I guess not. Like, yesterday, so let me update you guys on where we started. So, day one, we flew out of Ecuador. Actually, we flew out of Colombia, out of Bogota, however you say that, down to Quito. Super freaking dope approach into Quito, and dope departure out of Colombia. Thank you again, Julius, for being ATC that day. And then yesterday, did some VFR flying down here, and it wasn't actually Argentina. It was what's the name of this area? Chile? I think it's just Chile. Little geography class for you guys today. I didn't even know either. So yeah, Chile. We were like way down here, like literally down here. And then we were like, you know what, let's fly a bit faster. Jumped in a fighter jet, flew into Argentina. And I think we ended up landing over here somewhere where all this really pretty water is. I think it was here or here, one of these. Really cool. It's really interesting how that water looks. I don't know how that works. I guess it's just like a bunch of snow maybe in there, whatever it is. I bet it was freezing freaking cold. But today, BRN, Uruguay. We're heading all the way up here to Rio de Janeiro. And again, if anybody is just joining in, and if you want to actually join in our flight, you can always take off from one of these airports in between somewhere. There's plenty of them. But again, I'm really happy that we finally have South America to fly over. Cause look at all, there's just so many places. We didn't even get to go to, what was it, what's the name of that place? Is it in Argentina? Santiago, that's another beautiful place over there. We didn't get to go there yet. All this area is just gorgeous. Down here, southern South America. What I was talking about was Fortaleza up here, where my friend stays, that I said was beautiful. Let's zoom in on it real quick, see what it looks like. Yeah, it's not a huge city, but it's just the coastline is just so dope. Like, especially when you're there. Maybe not, I don't know if it'll look good on Infinite Flight, but it's just a really cool coastline down there when you're there. It'd be really cool if Live Flight incorporated the Google Map 3D view. You know, that'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it? Anyways, what else was I gonna show you? Alright, charts. Alright, so this is my chart here. I had like just a straight line drawn on Navigraph. We have plans to go to Santiago? Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if we're going to Santiago or not. I'm kind of allowing like this tour to be also a surprise to me, so I'm only looking at the next flight one day ahead of time. Alright, so we need Rio charts. SBGL. This music is so like, I don't know, different. Alright, so we said we'll get the taxi charts first. We'll pin that to the bottom. There it is. I don't know. I think you guys said runway 33. That's the southern runway. I don't know. It may change. Star. What was it? The APG. Which number was it, guys? Which one was it, Starly? I gotta look actually. Let me see. It's in my notes. EPGI Bravo 1 Alpha. Let's click on it and see what it looks like. I know the music is so, I wouldn't say it's Mexican, but I don't know what it would be considered. Alright, here's the EGP1 Bravo. I don't know where the alpha is. You guys have one. I think mine's are more updated. I have the EPG2 alpha. That's an RNAV arrival. Is that the one you guys are talking about? Here's KABUK at 23,000. At or below 23,000. Did it just end? I think the music just ended. It did. You suck. I'm gonna start over. Anyways, somebody tell me which arrival version are we landing at in Julius? What approach could we expect? Is it 3-3? Because if it's 3-3, it says we'll get the 1 Bravo arrival. Maybe. But that one doesn't include the waypoint you guys were talking about. The one that includes the waypoint you guys are talking about is the 3 Alpha and the 2 Alpha. I'm assuming it's 2 Alpha. Runway 33. Alright, dope. Nice. So his ROPAS are actually in Portuguese they would pronounce that ROPAS. All the R's sound like H's. Kind of weird. So 23,000 here. If you're not at 23,000, gotta hold. I know, right? Screw NCS. I dropped NCS a long time ago, guys. I got so sick of that playlist. This is called Navigraph. Navigraph.com. It has charts for the entire world. So helpful if you're a regular flight simmer. It works basically for any flight sim as long as it has real waypoints in it. But yeah, so we'll expect this then for now. So as Julius was telling us, I think he wanted 210 at this point, which is also fine because we have a 5-mile gap until we need to be at 21,000. Anyways, stay at 21,000 until we get to Whiskey Juliet 002, and then 12,000 at this waypoint, and then make a right turn at EPGIP, and then that'll take us the rest of the way. I like that. So we'll expect runway 33. I'm actually gonna pin that. I can have that for later. And then RLS. There is no ILS for 33, so it's only RNAV. That's fine. Did the RNAV GNSS for runway 33 from the south. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice approach there. So let me know though, because I mean I can always change it to 1.5 if we need it. We have 1.5 right here. It's the opposite side of the airport though. So I'm gonna pin that. I'm gonna pin 152 just to have it on standby. And that's all I want to show you guys. So we'll go back to our regular scheduled program. What's happening? Two Alpha, thank you, Starly. Yeah, that is a program I use. I use that also for X-Plane. It's very helpful. On X-Plane, it actually will show you on the map, like on the chart. It actually shows you on the chart, which is really cool. But honestly, if you have ForeFlight, you can actually use that, and it will work with Infinite Flight in a very similar way. It's just Navigraph is a whole lot cheaper. Whole lot cheaper. It's like $10 a month, something like that. ForeFlight, I don't know how much it costs. I just know it's more. Like if it was cheap, I'd have it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, if it was cheap, I'd have it, and I ain't got ForeFlight. Like I'm probably not gonna get ForeFlight until I actually start my real life training. Yeah, Navigraph is $10, about like $9.99 USD per month. But yeah, I do like this music though. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Elevation's raising a little bit. I've never been to this part of Brazil before, the southern part. I kind of wonder. Have you guys ever watched a show called Naked and Afraid? I don't know if they play that all over the world. I know it plays all the time on like I think the Discovery Channel or something like that. It's basically a show where they put a man and a woman together and they're both naked. And okay, don't think like that. But they're both naked and in like the wilderness. They basically drop them in some random places. Not random. Okay, they're kind of random places in the world where like there's no civilization. It's just them and nature, trees and animals, and they have to go out there and live for like it can be like 21 to like 3 months. You know what I mean? Like they do some crazy challenges. I think like anywhere from 7 days to like 3 months. That they'll leave them out there and they have to live off the land. Yeah. So I don't know. I really enjoy the show. I'm like a kind of guy who loves survivor shows, but only the real ones. Like this one, I believe is a real one. Oh, we're about to fly over Florianopolis. I have another friend who lives there, and the reason I have all these friends in Brazil is because I met them all in Brasilia. Sorry, when I was at an event in Brasilia, and a bunch of people from all over Brazil and all over the world came to it, but mainly all over Brazil. And I met a lot of people there, and they live in a lot of different places all over Brazil. And I remember one girl that I met out there was from Florianopolis, and we're gonna actually fly over that. I'm really looking forward to that because she showed me pictures on her phone of that place, and I was like, oh my god, I want to go there. I have to go there. So right now on my list of places outside of Rio and Sao Paulo to go to, which I've already been to, are Florianopolis and Fortaleza, because those two places just look gorgeous, and I'm looking forward to that. But hopefully I get to go there sometime. But anyways, Naked and Afraid. I know I kind of went off on a tangent because I was looking at the map. But yeah, it's an interesting show. Like it's crazy. Like they don't always make it. Like they're not like all professionals. Like they think that they're amazing at like survivalists and being all healthy and all that kind of stuff. But so it really beats them up. Like some people have to be pulled from the show because they're like literally dying, and it's not even safe for them to be there anymore. And so it's just crazy. A lot of drama sometimes too. And then they also do like a big one what they call Naked and Afraid Double XL, where they put like a bunch of people together and they all have to survive out there in like small groups. And they have to, and at the end of the show, they have to get to what they call an extraction point. They have to take like this 5 to 10 mile hike from wherever they decide to set up the camp to an extraction point where the TV show people will pick them up and they can finally leave. But they really are out there by themselves. Like they have like their own little camcorder where they record themselves, but they also have like a small crew out there with them. But the crew is not allowed to actually assist them in any way throughout the entire challenge. But it's interesting. There's a lot of shows, a lot of seasons. It's on Netflix as well if you want to check it out. But I love it. I love the show. Me and my wife would watch it for hours. We'll binge watch that thing. Alright, I'm gonna be looking ahead for Florianopolis coming up ahead. How long left? We still have. Dang, are we going slow? Like it says we still have an hour. Like what the heck? I feel like time is going so slow. But yes, we still have an hour to go. And yes, it's PG. They're not actually like you don't see anything. Like the most you'll see on Naked and Afraid is their butt. And that's it. Like they blur out everything else. At least in the US they do. King Fly, you're going to Santiago. Your goal 1935. I think you can see me. Where are you flying out of? Oh, I see you. I probably can't see you on my map, honestly. Oh yeah, I can. There you are. What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Too bad you're not flying to Rio. But dope, man. You have a pretty long flight to go then if you're going all the way to Santiago. Maybe about the same distance as us. Let me guess, you saw the line, you're like, who the heck are they? And you just looked it up and found it. But yes, Kamani's World, again, I love that show, and it's really interesting just seeing, like, I feel like I learned so much about nature and survival from that show. Like, you learn how to make fire, what types of plants you can eat, what type plants you can't eat. Like, there's been people who ate their own plant and they got sick and got kicked out of the show. Tripix, what's up? Good to see you. What else has happened on there? This one lady, she just got dehydrated like crazy, and like it was in Africa. They were in Africa, and they didn't have enough water. There wasn't enough water. They weren't able to survive. So the guy, she didn't make it, and the guy was left there on her own the rest of the time. What else was it? Yeah, I remember they went to one of the forests in Brazil one time. That's why I thought of bringing it up in the first place. I don't know what part of Brazil. Whatever is the most like desolate part where it's just like forest, like rainforest. Wherever the rainforest is, that's where they were in Brazil. And they also have to kill their own food, so they gotta fish or they gotta kill animals and all kind of stuff. It's just really interesting. I remember seeing them kill stingrays to eat, to survive. And this one guy was a freaking beast, man. He was in Africa, killed like 5 deer with a bow and arrow he made by hand. I was like, this guy's amazing. Tripix, if you fly into me, you'll be automatically ghosted. We'll scramble the jets to kill you. But anyways, I would probably start descending. I'm gonna descend about 150-ish miles out. Somebody earlier mentioned 105. I feel like it may be a little too late. I'm gonna descend about 150 miles away from our destination just to be safe. Just for you, Kamani. Coming up on Florianopolis. It's gonna be off our left wing. It should be when we get there. Who is that? Thomas is actually flying over Florianopolis right now. Wherever Thomas is, that's where it's gonna be at. That looks nice too, right there on our left wing. Those mountains over there. Alright, now it's always saying descend 180 nautical miles away. Tripix, what do you have to do to be mod? You have to be chosen. You have to be chosen, my friend. What do we do after reaching APGIP? I mean, we'll land whatever runway is being used, whether it be 3.3 or 1.5. In real life, 3.3 does not have an ILS, only the RNAV approach. But on Infinite Flight doesn't know the difference between ILS and RNAV or a GPS approach, so they're all ILS approaches. So it's up to you if you want to use the actual ILS function, but as long as you're landing on the correct runway, you're fine. On my chart though, after EPGIP, you need to make a heading of 09er to GL039, which may or may not be on Infinite Flight's waypoints. Once you get to EGDUT at 6,300 feet, if you're not already in contact with ATC, they'll be giving you vectors from there. A couple waypoints after EPGIP. Roger that, Starley. 190 miles now from the destination. You're the chosen one. Maybe, man, maybe. Stick around long enough, you may be chosen. Basically, the kind of basically the requirements for mod is to be around consistently in my streams, and that includes all my streams, not just Infinite Flight streams. Help out in all my streams in some way, you know, help and answer questions, things like that. Be trustworthy, prove and show that you're trustworthy in chat, as well as on Discord. And me or, you know, the mods will notice you and be like, hey, this guy's been a really big help lately. He's been really supportive. By supportive, I don't mean you have to donate a bunch of money. I'm just saying just supportive by showing up and being here and commenting, chatting, all that kind of stuff. And then after a while, if there's a spot open, then we'll be like, hey, I think this guy will be a really good moderator. And we would bring that person in. He would first start out as what we call a community helper, but it's kind of like the mod in training, or you know, it's kind of like a mod on probation. And after that, you know, we'll move you up if you did well there. What if you're on vacation and you don't know? Then just let us know. I mean, if you're not already a mod and you go on vacation, it's not a big deal. But really, vacation really only matters if you are a mod, to just make sure that we know that you'll be gone a while. Kind of like Graham did. You know, Graham was like, hey, I'm going to be focusing on school a while, and I'm going to step down from moderator. So I'm like, yeah, cool. But when Graham comes back, if he decides he wants to be a mod again, he has a spot still. I think IFMG stepped away for a while as well. You know, it's been summer. People have regular lives. Like, I don't pay you guys to do this. So, you know, I can't be like, hey, you have to be here or else. Like, people have lives, so people are going to be inactive for a couple months at a time sometime. But it's just good to communicate that with the rest of us and let us know you're not going to be here. You're destroying your mobile Wi-Fi if you're in the car. That's true. It probably is harder to become a mod than it is to be IFATC. IFATC is like a test. We don't have a test to be mod. Beach Tree, well, I live in Japan and it's 2 a.m. so I won't be able to come to the stream until next summer. That's no problem, bro. I understand. I completely understand. I appreciate you being here at 2 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, I know. It's true, IFMG. I almost did demote you, but I decided not to. I'm glad I didn't. You've been doing great. But that's not really public knowledge. That's between us. Come on, 350 miles out. Are we here at Florianopolis yet? I think we might be here. Yeah, we're about to fly over it now. It is gorgeous out here, Jesus. I just can't imagine being on the ground out here, man. You got all these mountains in the background. There it is right there. Florianopolis. Whenever she told me the name of it, I was like, is that a real place? Like Florianopolis? What the heck? That sounds like a place from a movie. Like a fairy tale place. Hunter Stacks is back. What's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome back, my friend. Again, guys, as we're still en route, please continue to make separation between you and your aircraft ahead. 5 miles at least. And that includes me. I don't want anybody flying through me or hitting me, anything like that. Yep, there's Florianopolis off my left wing there. Gorgeous place, man. Wow. Like, if I go to Brazil again, like, screw Rio, screw Sao Paulo, I want to go here. Fortaleza. Probably here. I think I would go here over Fortaleza first. Like, if I could choose, put it on a rank, I would put this place first and then Fortaleza. I don't really know. I haven't been there, so I don't really know which one is better. Call you Aiden. Alright, I'll try to remember that, but I may not. Just gonna warn you. I'm flying Mach 0.8, so I should be straight. Look at that. That water is gorgeous too. Very interesting looking city. Like, this is an island, it's like barely touching. Actually, it's not touching, there's a bridge that connects it. But most of the city's on the left, but this is all mountain. I wonder if this is like a tourist city. Probably is. Can I show you the camera of the aisle? There is no aisle in this plane, Pegasus. Is that a reference to the Pegasus in GTA 5? I do like Austria. Hunter, this is expert server. That's dope. I've always wanted to fly out here, Florianopolis. I feel like whenever I play Infinite Flight 2, like in my head, I'm like, I'm gonna create some scenery for that place on X-Plane. So I can fly out here again on X-Plane. Do I like Turkish Airlines? Yeah, I don't not like them. I have nothing against them. I've never flown it, but it seems cool. What up, Mike? Good to see you, man. You're good. We got a bit of a longer flight today. $49 minutes to go, 460 nautical miles out. I will do our shout outs. We usually do it about an hour out, and we kind of passed it. I just want to kind of see Florianopolis first. Once we get past Florianopolis, we'll do some shout outs, so stick around. And I'm actually going to do shout outs of people who are flying with us today in the line. And we'll go down the line and do some shout outs here in just a bit. Look at that wing flex, guys. And you can't see it flexing, but it's just kind of stretched out. 89 knot tailwind. So we're definitely going faster than we would usually be if we hadn't had this tailwind. Alright, who's that coming up behind me? Somebody's going really fast. Actually, am I catching somebody? You're flying. He's in a 787. No wonder he's going so quick. 606 miles. Nuts. Well, thankfully he's 4,000 feet below me, so I appreciate that. Nar said he was going Mach 0.78, but still catching me somehow. What's up with that? Just in case, I don't want anybody flying into me. I'm changing my altitude. It's actually gonna probably slow me down a little bit. Okay, there he is. So I appreciate that. What was his name? In the 787. He's faster, naturally, because he's in a 787. So thanks you for not flying through me. I appreciate that. Infinite TK says approach is gonna be crazy. Why is that, man? I'm about to have some of my in-flight snacks here really quickly because I'm getting kind of hungry. Stand by. When you see people eat, you get hungry. That's funny. When I see people drink, I get thirsty. Is that weird? Or am I the only one who is like that? Because I feel like anytime, like if I'm at a restaurant, got a water sitting or a drink sitting in front of me, right? And we're just talking, they pick it up, they take a sip. Right after that, I'm like, I'm thirsty. And then I take a sip. And I'm like, is it just me? Or is it like, is that just a natural thing that we were all just like, oh, he's drinking water, I'm thirsty. I didn't realize I was thirsty, but I'm thirsty. Thank you, Hype Burton, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family, my friend. And I think it's a good time to do some shout outs. Great time to do some shout outs. Madeira to Porto probably sounds like a great flight. And just a reminder, English is not required on my channel at all. Beleza? So we're good. So please don't shame these people who speak other languages, because you need to open up your world. You don't have to speak their language, but it'd be nice if other people in here who spoke their language so they can communicate with them. But you know, I don't know. I just personally don't like it when you go on like chats and places and they're like, oh, only speak English. I'm like, you think English people just own the world? Like, there's plenty of other people out there that don't speak English. But anyways, I'm gonna do my shout outs in freaking German. Just kidding. Just kidding. Let's see. Alright, so yes sir, beleza. Benjamin Jr. I learned that one too when I was in Brazil. I had to bring it back. Especially since we're flying on Brazil right now. Hi Burton, what's up, man? Hola, hola, bonjour, whichever language you learn, you know, I don't know. Go through the chat right now in your own language and say what's up. Você fala, no, sorry, no, how do I say it? Anyways, go in chat right now and give me a big like thumbs up, high, whatever, in whatever language you decide to say it in, and I will definitely give you a shout out. Matter of fact, say it in a language that you don't normally speak. Let's do that. Let's do that for fun. So say it in whatever language that's not English. Okay, it can be English if you don't know any other languages. But if you know another language, say it in that language. So say French, German, Dutch, whatever the heck you want to say. Go for it. I'll give you a shout out right now in 3, 2, 1. Let's get it. Music's going up. Beleza? I love this. This is hilarious. I like it. I like how he says, hey, y'all. He says it in like Texas English, which is probably not his regular English. That's amazing. Very creative. I like it. Even if you didn't do it on purpose. Wow, chat is blowing up with a lot of words that I have no idea what they mean. But it's okay, because I instigated that. Alright, what we got? I'm starting from the top. Jesus. Hype Burton. What's up, man? Hola. Como você esto? G-Man Dukes, what's going on? Matave, Trevin, shout out to you, my friend. Petlin Wildlife, welcome to the stream. Starlight says he can speak 5 languages. Okay. Tripix, hola. Captain Jamaica, what's up, bro? Kamani, bonjour. Hunter Stacks, I'm trying to think what other languages I know. Okay, bonjour, hola. Kamani's world, bonjour. Benjamin Jr. Hola, benvendo. Kevin Stover, what's up, bro? You were bad, so ATC was mean to you and put you on the tail end. Will be better. Raven coming through with whatever language that is. Is it Japanese, Chinese, Korean? I don't know. Starly, salute. What's up, man? I forgot about that one. Beach Tree, what's up, man? Captain Sign, what's up, man? I wish I knew how do you say hi in German. That's one I need to learn. Ozan, good to see you. Tribix, what's up? Again, 100 stacks. What up, girl? How you doing? Ozan Yassar, Joshua Wilford, IFMG Vamos. Kamada says he likes the American accent. I know. Onde você mora? See if anybody understood that. Onde você mora? Who can answer that one? I'm gonna practice some Portuguese here for a little bit. Onde você mora? See if anybody replies correctly. I think. What's his name? Was it IFMG? No. Which one of you guys are from Lisbon? Walking Through, I think it is. You might understand that. Ha! Walking Fruit, I knew you would get it. That does not mean good day. Okay, he's talking about Hunter. Yes, it means where do you live? Aprende. Eu aprende. I understand. Parabéns. I'm just practicing. I'm going through my notes. I had like a bunch of notes. Uh-oh, Tripix, those are fighting words. He says Austria is better than Germany. I don't know who's gonna reply on that one. IFNG says all he knows in Portuguese is swear words. That's how it all begins. That's how it all begins. Let's see what else I got in here. Like some of the words that I got, I think are like slang words that you may not understand unless you're actually Brazilian and from this part of Brazil, because like different parts of Brazil have different slang in different ways that they talk, so they don't even understand each other, which is funny. Hype Burden, yes sir, we're on expert server. C. Austria, is Austria really like a mini Germany? How'd you get last in line? You took off like right before me, Blues Crew. I wonder if there's any Brazilian like music on this website. That'd be legit if there was. I don't think so though. I want to hear some what do they call it? What do they call it? It's like this style of music that's really popular right now out there. That we have it in the US, but it's completely different. Like it's not the same type of music. How do I search on this website? Funk. That's what it's called. It's called funk. Let me see what kind of but their funk is different than the funk we have in the US. In the US, funk is like an old school type of music. Like back when, like in the 80s or wherever. I don't know. I wasn't born back then, but they have this really popular type of music in Brazil right now called funk. It's a different type of funk. It's like real, like, I don't know, different. Yeah, this ain't funk. Benjamin also got that Creole. Oh yeah, so let me also do some shout outs to the guys who are actually flying with us. We're gonna listen to some old school funk though, even though they ain't got the actual funk I'm looking for. Alright, let's go up here. Who we got in this flight with us? Got the nice stream train going on right now. Loving it, ayy. Loving it, ayy. 349 miles away, 37 minutes out. Leading the pack, welcome back, my good man. Also helped create this flight. I believe we call him our flight director. Is that what I've been calling you? Was it flight director or flight something? Something like that. Starley is up front. Next we got November 1 Whiskey Bravo, which is Jet Aviation. What's up, bro? After that we got IFMG. Thank you once again, bro. Land Chile. G-Man Dukes is up next. Then Thomas. What up, bro? The big homie. Europa 723. First Officer Chris. We got ZUDIY. Josh Wilford, just a little bit off the flight plan, but he is with us. Then we got me, your boy in the white airplane. Lamar 039er. Beach Tree is behind us. Twin Jet Birds YT. What up, man? Thanks for joining us. Jet Speed FO Jamaica. What's up, bro? What's happening? Tam 205 Infinite TK also flying with us. Land Chile 7931 Generator Gen 166. Welcome. Auva Johannes, no idea how to say that, but welcome, and I'm glad you're flying with us on day 3 South American tour. Javian Johnson, what's up, bro? Always good to have you aboard. SkyWest 230 Super Liam, what's up? Blues Crew at the back of the pack. I don't know how he ended up back there, but he is. But I am still grateful that you are here. Actually, we have one more behind you. We have Cebu 243 King Kevin. What's happening? What's up? What's going on? That's going to be the group for today. Thank you guys so much, though, as always, for joining in. And hopefully you're enjoying these tours that we got going on, man. 2.5 more days. We're not done with this flight, but tomorrow we'll have Thursday and Friday. As long as everything goes as planned, we'll be continuing the tour and finishing the tour on Friday. I don't know where like Friday Night Flight is going to be on Friday, so but unless it's in Brazil, unless it's in South America, we will not be joining, sadly. But that's just how it's going to be for this week with this format. And then next week we move on to do something else. I don't know yet. We may do Euro Truck Sim, European tour. We'll see. Hopefully you guys come out and enjoy that as well. We can get a good convoy going, but I haven't decided yet. We'll see just kind of what mood I'm in when it comes to what we do next week. I do want to bring some racing back. I'm really itching to do some racing, like in a stream. I've been doing racing. I've been watching a lot of racing on TV too, and I think that's why I've been really wanting to race. And we're right in the middle of race season. F1 is on summer break, but they'll be coming back soon. NASCAR is heated right now, about to go into the playoffs, and IndyCar is just nonsense. So looking forward to doing some more racing and getting into that. But I know a lot of you guys are really hyped about Euro Truck Sim and doing that. So that's definitely probably going to come before racing. But we'll see. No problem, Ozan, man. As long as you're still here, bro, you're good. As long as you didn't get ghosted, nothing like that, you're straight. If you want Euro Truck Simulator, press E. I see you. I see you. Zaid Martinez, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Great to see you. I have sexy legs. Thank you very much. Could you actually see my legs when I pulled it up? Oh, you could. That's hilarious. I was like just getting comfortable in my chair. My legs are a little hairy. You just couldn't see it from that view. All right, I see you guys. I see you. I see all the E's. Okay, the E's are up. The E's are gonna win probably. We're probably gonna have to make that happen then. I'm gonna have to make that happen. Whoa, that scared the heck out of me. I heard like this noise. We'll have to make that happen then. I do enjoy the MD-80. I fly it on X-Plane. I really enjoy it a lot actually. So I think if we do a Euro Truck Sim, some of you guys might have to buy a Euro Truck Sim. If you ain't got it. If you got a PC, a laptop, whatever, and you ain't got it, you probably need to join. So if you want to join this European truck tier coming soon. I know, Raven, I know. I can't deny that people want Euro Truck Sim. So I'm gonna have to bring it to the channel. I'm okay with it though. I do enjoy it. No Way Out, that is true. TJ TV Dubai, new subscriber here. Love your Infinite Flight videos. Thank you very much, man. Glad to have you, man. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal fam. I'm feeling this music though. It's not like what I was looking for, but I'm still feeling it. We are out here on the ocean now. Next time we see land, it will be Rio. We're descending in about 100-ish miles. Yeah, about 100 miles. We're descending at 180 nautical miles. That is the plan. I have a steering wheel. I mean, yeah, we know that. If you see my videos, I have a steering wheel. IFMG says, I am literally the Starly of ETS. That's what it's called, Flight Dispatcher. Thank you very much. That's what I was trying to remember what it was. What his title is for Infinite Flight. What's the song name of this one or the one that just passed? Because it's already over. I agree, Seneca. I think a stream of ETS would be a move in the right direction as well. I've been thinking though a lot about like a lot of like streaming different games. I'm like, you know, I kind of want to go out on an adventure where I kind of try a bunch of different random as heck simulators. Because I played Train Simulator and I feel like it's pretty darn random. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to try Cooking Simulator, PC Building Simulator. You know what I mean? Like some of these different, like it's a simulator for every freaking thing. Thank you, TJTV Dubai, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you so much, man. Glad to have you part of the squad. I'll smoke and never heard of Infinite Flight. Well, now you have. Infinite Flight is a mobile flight simulator available on iOS and Android device. I am not paid to say that at all, just so you know. But that is what it is, and that's what we're playing right now. And this is Infinite Flight. I'm on an iPhone 10 currently. We're doing a crew flight, South American tour, day 3 from, was it something video, someplace in some city, some country, I already forgot, but we're headed to Rio, and we should have ATC there. Looks like we are gonna have, we have approach on already, and we're gonna be descending via whatever the name of that arrival was. I can't remember what it was, but anyways, you got the point. You get the point. But yeah, I don't mind being like the first person that you see. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind introducing Infinite Flight to people. I don't mind. I mean, 'cause I'm honest with you. It's not for everybody. But for the people who it's for, they enjoy it. So I think that's what makes me the perfect salesman for a game like this, is because I really don't care if you download it. I don't get nothing if you download it. I could care less if you even like this game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm the same way with any game or add-on. Like, no matter what I stream or play, like, I can care less if you decide to play with me or play it. Obviously, I would like it a lot more if you did play with me, join in with it, but you know, it is what it is. But yes, TJ, we're headed to Rio de Janeiro. And I guess we're doing a Euro Truck Simulator tour soon, so stay tuned for that. And not Euro Truck Simulator tour, a European tour with Euro Truck Simulator. I am actually using an iPhone 10 with this, but you can use an Android phone with this. And sorry, Tripix, I do not take song requests. What is going to be my first flight in the A350 on Infinite Flight when it is released? I don't know. Honestly, I have no idea. Probably whatever Friday night flight is that week. I really don't know though. Malik Minwa, welcome to the stream. Hi, I think you forgot the H. So, but hey, good to see you. Brian Knight tuning in from Athens, Greece. Oh, that's a beautiful place. New to Infinite Flight. Enjoy your vids. Cheers. Salute. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Jay Boy, what is my favorite airline and favorite plane? Favorite airline is United. Favorite plane is the 787. Which version? I don't care. I'm descending at 190 miles from the destination. That's my plane. So who's excited about X-Plane Mobile Global? So they announced in Orlando, well, they didn't really announce it, but you know, in Orlando, last thing we knew, and they were saying is that we should be getting X-Plane Mobile Global by summer 2019. It is summer and it's 2019, and school is already starting for a lot of people, so I think the clock is ticking, and we should see it any day now. And I'm, you know, just like any other release, usually it comes out late. So we'll just have to see when they decide to put it out. But, you know, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think it's going to have multiplayer, which is a big bummer. But it might. I don't know, it might. But I doubt it. Seneca, no. When we do the European tour with Euro Truck, there will not be any flying involved at all. Not gonna be doing any flights in Infinite Flight unless you decide to do your own after the streams are over. I mean, I might do a flight with X-Plane or something, but it won't be on the stream. It'll probably be off. But I think that is a cool idea though, to do like do like trucking from here to there, and then like take off from wherever you left off. So like if we did like you said, we did a Paris to Oslo on the Euro Truck, we could do that drive and then pick up out of Oslo in an aircraft and fly to wherever else we want to fly to. That'd be fun. Honestly, it would be. But I don't plan on doing that right now. But we never know. We could be creative with it. I'm not against it. I'll smoke. You have an iPhone 6 and it haven't flown in months because your laptop broke. That sucks. But yeah, man, this is an option for you, man. I think for me personally, people always ask, so what's the point of Infinite Flight? Why should I use Infinite Flight when I can do P3D X-Plane? Well, for a person like you, broke down laptop, if you want to get your flight fix, you know, you want to do some flying, like try out Infinite Flight. You know, you could do X-Plane Mobile, you could do Aerofly FS. Like I think that's the point for me for flight. For mobile flight sims. Like if you don't have access to a full PC flight simulator, like these are the next best things. Infinite Flight's a great option. Are we landing runway 15 or 33? We don't know yet. Yes, guys, we're about to be talking to ATC here and soon. We'll be landing runway 15. Copy the new flight plan and follow ATC instructions when we get in range. Red Arrow, good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. All right, I'll do that. Again, we want to be at flight level 210 at KABUK. This is right where IFNG is currently. I will go ahead and go to Starley and copy his new flight plan. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Come on, heading mode. Now I gotta find where I am because it's gonna want to turn. Did it change? I'm gonna fly to AKNUB, so let's change AKNUB. Here it is. Activate nav mode, and now aircraft can fly to AKNUB. But again, guys, separation is very key right now. At least 5 to 10 miles, guys. 5 to 10 miles separation between you and the aircraft ahead of you. You will have approach online. Please follow ATC's instruction or you will be ghosted. Ghosted means kicked. kicked means no expert server for a week. So act like you know what you're doing. Descent info, descending at least 190 miles from the destination at 1,500 feet per minute. How can I use my phone to stream? Because I am amazing. I'm just kidding. Not that amazing, only like slightly amazing. But I'm using Elgato and an HDMI converter to lightning cable for my iPhone. And I'm also using Restream to stream both to Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Because Twitch can't tell me what to do because they don't pay my bills. And I see a lot of people who like only stream Twitch because of like some kind of Twitch limitation. But that's really only for the bigger streamers because they are like partnered or something like that. And like, I'm not partnered, but I'm the other thing. I'm like an associate, whatever they call that thing. I'm not to that level yet. I'm like maybe a level right below that one. That's where I'm at right now, but I'm okay with it. I'm YouTube partnered. All right, we're descending and oh, now. It's down to 210,000. And if I'm gonna do 18 because we kind of missed our top of the descent by a bit. We need to watch our speed and make sure that we don't overspeed. Alright, here we go, we're descending. Just like that. How often do I stream on Twitch? Daily, Monday through Friday, and sometimes just Tuesday through Friday. Mondays are kind of like if I can. And Tuesday through Friday for sure at 1500 Zulu, which is 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Just convert that to whatever your local time is, but that's my usual stream time. And I always stream on Twitch and YouTube, so. Have I ever flown Ryanair? On the sim, yes. In real life, no. See a little bit of land out there on the left wing, just a little bit. Kind of hard to see it, it's a bit far. TJ, yes sir, this is Infinite Flight mobile and multiplayer. Sorry, I think that's what you were asking. This is multiplayer. Flying with real people and real ATC who are also real people. Can you imagine like back when Infinite Flight, the idea was like, hey, we want to make a flight simulator where it's on your phone, but it's multiplayer so you can see other people, but you can also have ATC that are also real people. Like, can you imagine when they brought that idea up? It's like, okay, that sounds cool, but how? You know, it's always the hard part whenever you have like a really amazing idea and you're like, okay, so where do we start? How do we do that exactly? But yeah, I'm that way. I have so many like, I have some amazing ideas, guys. I have some really cool ideas, but I have no idea how to do a lot of them. I'm not talking about like going to flight school. I'm talking about like I have some really cool program ideas, like ideas of stuff that I can do, stuff that I can integrate with Infinite Flight. Like I have some amazing ideas of some things that I can do to integrate with it. I'll smoke. All right, man. See you, man. Appreciate it, and I will see you in a little bit. Do I ever do IFATC? We were talking about that earlier in the stream, and apparently Adam is gonna kind of help me out with that. So we'll see. And by help me out, he's gonna just help me go through the process. He's not gonna like give me any kind of assistance, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna actually go through the process of getting started with ATC. So looking forward to that because I do want to show the ATC perspective of this game. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And again, I've always mentioned there's some days when I'm not even streaming and I just want to control. Oh, also check on the flight real quick. How are we looking? Also, we talked about again, guys, separation. I see somebody catching up from behind. I don't know if I flew over you or under you. I'm sorry if I did. Maybe I wasn't paying attention, but please make sure that you're separated well between you and the aircraft around you. But I looked at prices on iPad Pros, and there's no way. There's no way I'm paying full price for an iPad Pro. No freaking way. I was like, really? That's how much it costs? Like, nah, man, I can't do that. Can't do that. You know how much flight training I could pay for the price of an iPad Pro? No, sir. So that's not gonna happen unless somebody wants to be very generous and give away an old iPad or sponsor an iPad or something like that. But I'm not gonna ask for one. I'm definitely not. You know, it's not. I'm not getting an iPad. Like, I would probably have to put that on my credit card or pay like a finance for it or something. Like, I'd have to pay monthly for that thing. And I ain't trying to do all that. I ain't trying to go that route. I ain't trying to go in debt. TJ, why do I have a live cockpit? It's only in the A320. And A321 through A318. And also in the XCub. And soon to come to the TBM. I don't think it came out in its release. I can't remember. Or did it? Is it in the TBM? I haven't flown it since the update. But yeah. The used ones are expensive too, man. iPad Pro bends? Does it really? Will I ever do a long haul and infinite flight? I'm not gonna say I won't. No, yeah, I will. When, I don't know though. Guys are reporting that the approach is beautiful. I'm looking forward to that. All right, if anybody's behind me, I'm slowing down to 280 knots. I'm descending 1,800 feet per minute down to 2,100 feet to be there at KABUK at 2,100. We're not far from that now. Thomas, what happened yesterday? What happened? Yeah, so I already had plans for yesterday. And those plans, like, you asked me to do ATC on training server yesterday, and I was like, I don't think I can. And I already had plans, and those plans got canceled last minute. And that's when I text you back saying, maybe I can. But then after I got home, I went to work out with my wife, and then we ate and we went to sleep. That was my night, so I had no time to do nothing else. So yeah, that's what happened. For whom it may concern. And apparently Starly's connection sucks. Come on, man, that Austrian connection gotta be better than that. Looking good though on a descent. We can probably slow down, but I'll keep it up. I'll just level up to 21,000 and continue. Yeah, that happens. I don't have notifications on at all on Instagram because I don't want any. And so I just sometimes just don't respond. So sorry. Especially if I'm busy doing other things. Like Instagram is like the lowest of my concerns whenever I'm out doing things. It is, Mike. It is. It is. Now that the A320 has the live cockpit, it's so hard to go to any other plane. We flew the MD-11 the other day, and I was like, oh, it doesn't have a live cockpit. Looking forward to this beautiful approach you guys are bragging about up there. You ready, Bob? Yeah, I think Bob's ready to land. Starlight keeps reappearing and then disappearing. Maybe it's that mountain connection out there, bro. Those Alps blocking your connection from Julius. Okay, have a look at it. I'm making a right turn here. We'll be talking ATC pretty soon. We are leveling off at 21,000 now. We're at 280 knots. I'll stay there again, guys. Separation. Is there an ATIS in Rio today? I know we don't really need it because we kind of already know, but alright, so 1-5, I believe we're landing runway 15, ILS runway 15. And the ATIS is there, but we have to. Oh, Adam, what's up, Adam? Thank you as well, bro, for being ATC. We can tune into the ATIS now. Maybe it's not active. I'll leave it on there. Maybe it'll come up later. Going on a cruise in April, Spain, France, Italy. That sounds amazing, man. Oh, that sounds. I haven't been on a cruise in years. I would love to go on one. I don't have any immediate trips planned currently. It's kind of like we just moved into his new apartment, and so kind of like making sure we're financially, good before I go spending a bunch of money on like trips and stuff like that, you know. TJ says the A320 live cockpit is not working for him. I'm not sure why, man. Honestly, not sure why. Oh yeah, the A10 also has a live cockpit. Almost forgot about that. I'm honestly not sure why. Is your app updated? But you should have. Alright, there is ATIS. Temperature 22, dew point 15. Yes, he wins 110 at 6. QH 1022. Landing runways 10 and 15. Departing runways 10 and 15. Been in progress, expect delays. As in this contact, give information alpha. Alright, we have alpha. Alright, we are at 21,000 feet. Always on final. Coming up to KABUK. Get my charts ready on standby. After 2100, we're looking at 12. If we stay on the arrival chart. What up, Nathan? Yeah, bro. Once we end, I can do a call with you. Bradley about to do his longest flights on Infinite flight from Heathrow to Singapore, then Sydney, flying British Airways 777. Ryan Tao, what's up, man? Can you use a joystick with Infinite flight? Yes, it is possible. You have to use a Live Flight Connect or something like that. I think it's an app on your computer you can use to use the joystick. I don't. It may be better now than when I tried. I haven't tried it in over a year. I've just gotten used to using my hands. Are we close enough for ATC now? We are. All right, let's go ahead and kill the music, or at least turn it down, so that we can listen to what ATC has to say to us as we approach the Rio, guys. Day 3 South American tour. Blue Games, Blue Air Radio, 116 FM. Alright, 121.5, requesting approach in Rio. In the ILS. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn the music off all the way. I can't hear anything. Alright, right here in 020, 12,000.
Turn right heading 020, descend and maintain 12,000, blue 116. Lander 039, turn left
Down
heading
12,000.
090, descend and maintain 12,000.
Love how I predicted
Roger,
that.
Lander 039.
Land Chile 1096, stay on my frequency.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango is 48.
Alright, descending down to
12,000
12,000.
at 21,000 feet. Requesting
We're now on ATC vectors.
Rio de Janeiro.
Turn left heading 290, descend and maintain 12,000, Lander 039.
Air France 237, do not exceed 180 knots.
Do not
I don't
exceed
think he gave us a
180
speed
knots.
restriction either.
Air France 237.
TUM 8135. Please follow instructions or you will be ghosted.
Yes, guys, please follow instructions or you will be ghosted.
Turn left heading 280. Turn left heading 280. United 001 heavy. Turn left heading 190.
That was literally a drop of liquid in that bottle.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango. Turn right heading 0.
This is again my favorite feature that they added
Air France
is that you can see the map,
request
a moving
frequency
map on the display. That's just legit. That's dope.
Contact Rio de Janeiro Tower on
It's freaking dope.
118.2. Land Chile 1096. Contact
Oh
Rio
yeah,
de
look at
Janeiro
this,
Tower
man.
on
Rio, guys.
118.2.
I love Rio.
Air Force 11, do not
Love
exceed
Rio.
160 knots.
Look at that. Look at that view. This approach is gorgeous. Approaching Rio from the coastline.
Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee. Descend and maintain 6,500. Europa 723 heavy. Turn right heading 020.
Turn right heading 020, Europa 723 heavy.
Air Force 11, turn right heading 120, descend and maintain 3,000.
Eu preciso uma garrafa de água. That's what I need.
Runway 15 approach. Turn right heading 120, descend and
Did anybody understand that? Did I say it right? Eu preciso. Eu preciso uma garrafa de água. That's what I need.
Left heading 200, lander 039.
Or uma xícara
Delta India Yankee, do
de
not
água.
exceed 200 knots.
Probably pretty obvious what I just said.
Descend and maintain 9,000.
Descend and maintain 9,000, Europa 723 heavy.
Do not exceed 200 knots. Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee. United 001 heavy, requesting descent to 8,000. United 001 heavy, climb and maintain 9,000.
10K in a few months, yes sir. The road to 10K, or I like to say the airway to 10K. Subscribers. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Honestly, I haven't thought that far. I have no idea what I'm gonna do yet, but I have to do something big. Cause 10,000. I mean, every 1,000 is a big deal, but 10,000. Wow. I can't even really comprehend having that many subscribers. And yes, Benjamin, that's what I said. I need a bottle of water.
Air Force 11. Jet speed 333. Expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 10 at Rio de Janeiro. Roger, jet speed 333. Rio approach, Avianca 9302, with you. Turn right heading 110, descend and maintain 10,000.
Wow, this scenery gostoso.
Turn right heading 100, descend and maintain 9,000, Europa 723 heavy.
Turn left heading
Gostoso.
110, descend and maintain 6,500. Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha
Wow.
Sierra. Avianca 9302, turn right heading 300, descend and maintain 12,000. Zulu Uniform
Again, guys, gonna re-announce.
180 knots.
Do not,
3116.
Do not exceed 240 knots. Roger that.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango. Do not exceed 240 knots.
Flight
Flight
spoilers
spoilers going up.
extended.
That might have been on the chart, honestly. What was I gonna say? Besides gostoso.
Descend and maintain 3,000.
Where is out here, bro?
3,000 until established on the localizer.
Are we exactly? Let me see if I can spot the statue
Do not
coming in.
exceed 240 knots.
How familiar I am with this
Whiskey
place.
India November Juliet Echo Tango.
There.
039, turn left heading 110.
Where are we?
turn right heading 110, descend and maintain.
I think it's to our left. What was I gonna say? Man, I forgot.
Turn left heading
3116.
Right heading 080, maintain 9,000.
Turn right heading 080, descend and maintain 9,000.
We're slow down before we descend to 9,000 though. ER 240, we're good.
Do not exceed 200
We continue
knots.
to 9,000 then.
Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra. Lander
Still gonna have to watch our speed very
left
carefully.
heading 020.
Turn left heading 020, lander 039.
Rio, Rio, Rio.
Zulu Uniform Delta India.
You know what we should have watched for our in-flight entertainment today was the Rio movie.
1.2.
That's what we should have watched.
Contacting Rio de Janeiro.
Rio
Tower
1 and 2.
1.2. Zulu Uniform Delta India Yankee.
I don't think there's a third one. I'm passing 11,000 now. Bit high. Flight spools are up.
Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra.
Expedite that
Turn
descent a
left
little bit.
heading 070. Descend and maintain
Kind of turning
4000.
on a
Jet speed
final-ish.
333.
Actually, no. We're on
Descend
a
and maintain
right base.
8000. Descend
Making
and
sure we're gonna be
maintain
all right.
8000. Jet speed 333. Lander 039. Expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 1.
Ozon, you need to descend at 190 miles. 180 at the latest. 1,800 feet per minute, I would recommend.
Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra.
To be
Lander
safe.
039. Turn left heading 070.
Turn left heading
Almost there.
070. Lander 039.
Blue 116. Turn right heading 100. Descend and maintain 6500.
100 down to, we said 6,500.
6,500. Blue 116. Head ahead 1214. Expect vectors for the Isles approach runway 10 at Rio de Janeiro. Head ahead 1214. Turn left heading
We're all right.
290.
All right, we passed 10,000. Land lights are coming on.
United
Seatbelt signs
001 heavy.
confirmed
Request
on.
descent to 8,000.
Turn left heading 290.
Starting to see that beautiful approach you guys been mentioning this whole time.
1214.
United 001 heavy. Maintain 9,000. Tango
Airport is
Hotel
off
Oscar
our
Mike
right
Alpha
somewhere.
Sierra.
He gave us a heading. Did we
0
turn?
knots.
TAM 205 is 46 nautical miles southeast of Perity at
Alright, we're turning.
18,900.
I was like, wait, he gave me a vector.
Requesting Isles approach runway 15 at Rio de Janeiro.
Do
Basing
not
looks
exceed
amazing.
180
Good job,
knots.
guys.
Tango Hotel Oscar Mike Alpha Sierra. Maintain 9,000. United 001 heavy.
I
United
doubt it,
002
Captain
heavy.
Sign. I
Turn
doubt
left
it.
heading 070.
Wouldn't expect that.
Turn left heading 070. Europa 723 heavy.
Wayne Galinsky, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Don't forget, guys, we have a screenshot contest going on. And once you finish your flight, go through your replay, take the best screenshot you can take, send that to me on Discord or tag me on Instagram, and I will decide which one I like the most, and I'll use it for my thumbnail on YouTube, and I'll repost it on Instagram and give you a big shout out. So that is a screenshot contest going on every day this week of this tour. That's 6,500 right there. We're heading 100, just like ATC told us, and we'll maintain that until told otherwise. We're going to kill the flight. Spoilers.
Spoilers retracted.
Land Chile 7931 is 46 nautical miles southeast of Perity at 21,000 feet. Requesting Isles approach runway 1.
Land lights are on. We're below 10,000.
Turn left
Flying
heading
over Rio.
200.
City of Rio. I'm not sure where the thing. Let me look at the map. I want to know where that statue is exactly. I think we flew over it already though.
Approach runway 15 at Rio de Janeiro.
I think we did.
Land Chile 7931. Land Chile 7931.
Where are we?
Turn right heading 020. Descend and maintain 12,000. Head ahead 1214. Expect
Oh no, we
vectors
didn't.
for the Isles
Or did we?
approach runway 15 at
I
Rio
don't
de
know.
Janeiro.
I don't know where
Turn
it's
right
at.
heading 020.
I don't
Descend
remember.
and maintain 12,000. Land Chile
We wouldn't be able to see it
7931.
anyways because it's a 3D
Turn right
object,
heading 190. United
and Infinite Flight doesn't have those.
Avianca 9302. Turn left
Avianca, that's who it was. That's who I flew when I was in Brazil. I flew Avianca.
Turn left heading 280.
Really nice. I really like their planes. They fly A320s. Has really nice screens inside.
Do not exceed 180 knots. Blue
Turn left
116.
070, blue
Turn left
116.
heading 070.
Turn left heading 070. Blue 116.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango. Turn right heading 100. Thank you. Good day. Jet speed 333. Head ahead 1.
Al Smoke T, you have Infinite Flight Simulator. Very nice, man.
Turn right heading 100. Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango.
Lander 039.
You
Turn
just
left
saw
heading
my Infinite
030.
Flight Is It Worth It
Descend and
video,
maintain
first person.
9,000.
Wow.
Turn left heading 0.
Cool. I'm actually planning on making a new version of that. 'Cause that's about a year and a half, maybe 2 years old now, but it's still right. I think everything I said in there is still accurate. I just wanted to update it because there's a lot of new planes and scenery now available since that update has come out. I'm sorry, since that video has come out. But welcome, man. We're almost done, bro. Do not exceed 200 knots. Roger Blue 116. We're just about to turn. We're on the right base right now for runway 15 into Rio. And we're gonna be number three. Yeah.
10205. Turn left heading 020. Descend and maintain 9,000.
I remember when I was on the plane in Rio, I love like the approach. Like you fly over all the city, like it's just so nice.
Land Chile 7931. Turn left heading 010. Descend and maintain 12,000. Turn left heading 010. Descend and
Lucas is already parked in Rio. Sounds good, my friend.
Head 1214.
We're almost there.
116. Descend and maintain 3,000.
Send maintain 3,000 to 160.
Descend and maintain 3,000. Blue
I see 180
116.
knots. Alright, we'll do that first.
Do not exceed 180 knots. Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango. Turn.
Do not exceed 180 knots.
Flight spoil is out, so we can get slowed down. We should be at 200 knots.
Heading 100.
We'll slow down to 180 knots and descend down to 3,000.
001 heavy. Head 1214. Turn left heading
Make that quick.
060. Alpha Uniform Victor Alpha 001. Do not exceed 240 knots.
Getting pro ATC coverage currently from, I believe it's Julius. Yes, and we'll also, I think, have Adam. Well, I don't know if Walking Fruit is helping out at the arrival. He might still be at the other airport.
Turn left heading 060, Etihad 1214.
Europa 723 heavy.
Al Smoking, how are the directions for these planes? What do you mean exactly by directions? Yeah, we'll be landing with no HUD, Thomas. We're in an Airbus A320. We can do it.
11,500 feet. Requesting miles approach runway 20 left at Rio de Janeiro.
Here we go. Turn right 130. Descend maintain 3,000. Maintain 3,000 to the establishment localizer. Cleared ILS runway 15. Approach. What's the heading? 130. Okay. I like said all that and forget what to actually do.
Maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 15, blue 116.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo.
Alright, what are we at right now? We're at 3,900, so we're gonna descend down to 33,000. We're already cleared to meet the localizer. I think we're gonna overshoot it. Yeah, we did.
November 479 Alpha Foxtrot. Do not exceed 200 knots.
I think that's what that heading he gave us was. Alright, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna turn the HUD on just to get the localizer set up.
India November Juliet Echo Tango. Do not exceed 180 knots.
12 miles out.
Turn right heading 180.
ILS 15.
9,000. Oscar Tango Sierra.
Do not exceed 180 knots. Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango.
November 479 Alpha Foxtrot. Turn
Yeah, so we can get the
010.
autopilot working this time.
290 Alpha Uniform.
I don't think we're gonna. Oh, we do see it here. Okay, cool.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo.
Alright, gonna go
Spoiler
supposed to arm.
Flaps 2.
Flaps 2
Flaps
1.
160 knots. Tango Whiskey India.
Below the glide slope. Glide slope is moving though.
Turn left heading 010.
I'm trying to intercept
November 479 Alpha Foxtrot.
the localizer. I'm gonna change our map range to 10.
Requesting radar vectors to Rio de Janeiro.
Help us a little bit. We'll see.
Turn right heading 090. Descend
There's a glide slope right there, and there's where we are, the white aircraft.
9302. Avoid sending duplicate messages.
Like to reach that glide slope before we do there. We may not though.
Turn left heading 100. United
We're gonna
116. Do
not exceed 160. All right.
Do not exceed 160 knots. Blue 116.
Here it comes.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo.
Kinda missed the intercept. I'm gonna try to hit nav. We'll see what happens.
Jet speed 333. Lander
Approach
039.
mode.
Turn right
All right,
heading
let's see. I think we
070.
did just lock on to it.
6000. Maintain
Laps
2. 3.
Landing lights are on. Check. Strobe lights are on. Seatbelt signs are on.
Turn right heading 150.
Visual of the airport runway 15. And we are 7 miles out. So let's get comfortable. Stereo cockpit, guys. I'm not going to be reading chat until we probably get to the ramp.
Turn right heading 070. Descend and maintain.
Yeah, so okay, yeah, we missed the glide slope, so we're not capturing that. I'm going to go cover my screen and we're going to fly it down ourselves. Gonna come in high. So altitude mode off. Contact tower 1182. Go away. Go away.
Gear down.
Narrow tower on 118.2. Blue 116.
Alright, Alright, call inbound. Landing on the ILS. Runway 15.
Rio de Janeiro Tower, Blue 116.
Alright, wish me luck. Here we go.
Runway 15 with information Alpha.
2500. Blue 116.
Number 1, clear to land.
runway
Blue 116.
15, cleared to land.
Number 1, cleared to land, runway 15, Blue 116.
Europa 723 Heavy, exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Europa 723 Heavy.
Right now I'm chasing the glide slope.
Blue
You kind of missed it.
116,
Maintain
slowest
slow as practical.
Maintain
Right then,
slowest practical
like
speed,
132.
Blue 116.
1000.
It right now.
Flap
Flaps to
full.
full. Alright, here goes that no HUD life, guys. We're right on a glide slope now. But we are off from the localizer. Light crosswind.
Approaching 15.
Gears down, 3 green.
Glide slow.
Low. Belly off. Don't forget to breathe. I have to remind myself that sometimes.
Too high, too high.
You're too high. This is a cool approach. I forgot about this
Unstable,
approach.
unstable.
You're unstable.
Approaching minimums.
Exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxi.
Minimums, minimums.
Rio de Janeiro Tower.
Alright, we're not going
Glide
around. We're
slow.
committing.
Glide slow, glide slow. Glide slow, glide slow. Glide slow, glide slow. Glide slow, glide slow.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango, number 2, runway 15, cleared to land.
10.
Number 2. Clear to
Landing spoilers
Runway
extended.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet
Not
Echo
great.
Tango.
Not great at all.
Good day, jet speed 333. Rio de Janeiro
Not
Tower,
great at all.
November 152
Oh, we missed that one.
Ready for takeoff at runway 10.
Alright, we'll let it roll for a bit.
Departure.
Not the greatest of landings.
Exit runway when able, contact ground on the taxi.
Wilco.
Wilco, Blue
But we made it here
116.
safely. Didn't die. 50 knots, 40 knots. Still slowing it down.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango is on final runway 15.
Flaps up. Spoilers retracted.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango, you're already cleared to land. Avoid unnecessary reports.
Rio de Janeiro ground, Blue 116.
All right.
Request taxi to parking.
Blue 116, taxi to parking.
Taxi to parking, Blue 116.
Taxiing to parking, Blue 116.
This will go this way. Yeah, we kind of came in at a really awkward angle. We weren't really lined up like we wanted to be. And then I think we landed on one of our gear. So don't worry, I do know everything that went wrong. But yeah, it wasn't that great, but you know, it is what it is.
Ready to taxi with information Alpha.
I enjoyed the flight. I don't sweat these landings like that. Don't hurt my feelings.
Taxi to runway 10, contact tower when ready. Taxiing to runway
But I am
10,
looking forward to watching that
103561.
So if you want to see the replay, stick around for a little bit. We're gonna park and then we'll wait for a couple planes to land. We will go ahead, watch the replay, and we'll get out of here, guys. That'll be a wrap for day 3
Rio de Janeiro
South
ground,
American
Navy
tour. Thank you
440,
guys for
ready to
flying
taxi
with
to
us. Thank you
runway
guys
33
for
with
watching, for hanging
information
out with us in the chat, chilling.
Navy 440, taxi to
Thank you for your
runway 10,
continued
contact
support to
tower
the
when
channel.
ready.
Taxiing to runway 10, Navy 440.
Probably park here on the right. He's floating.
Blue 116, thank you, good day.
Thank you very much for the ATC.
Thank you, good day, Jet Speed 333.
Honored to
Rio de Janeiro
be able to have
ground,
IFATC
1691 heavy,
help us
ready to
out,
push back
because I'm
to
telling you, man, it is
Alpha.
so much better with you guys around. Hey, which one of these is the actual parking spot?
Pushback approved. Pushback approved. FedEx 1691 heavy.
Like, these flights can be a headache when you don't have ATC and you got a big group. I do appreciate it for sure. All right, we'll park right here. There it is. We'll shut the engines off. 1 and 2. Beacon light, strobe light, land lights all come off. You can also hit that master switch. You don't really need to. Honestly, I would leave it on while everybody, disembarks the aircraft. So we'll leave it on for now. But we could go ahead and turn it off if we wanted to. If we wanted to. Welcome to Rio de Janeiro. You know something really cool about flying international? Specifically international from the US and back to the US is that from the US, all the flight attendants, the pilot, everybody speaks the language of the place that you're going to. And on the way back, they all speak English. It's really funny. But it really gives you really good practice though when they're preparing you to get there, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, guys, again, screenshot contest. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys' screenshots because we've seen some beautiful views, and I could take some amazing screenshots myself. But I want to leave it up to you guys and allow you guys to be a part of the production of these videos, and allow one of you guys to be my screenshot thumbnail. I think that'd be dope. So definitely send those on Discord or send them, tag me on Instagram, whichever. Natal Gabriel, good to have you flying here in Rio de Janeiro. You are very welcome, my friend. Janad. How do I say thank you? Dang it. I know this word. Welcome to Brazil. Yes, sir. How the heck do I say it? I know how to say it. Don't tell me. How did I forget? That's the one word I use the most in Brazil in Portuguese is how to say you. Thank you. Crap. Alright, remind me, somebody. I don't remember. Obrigado. Thank you. Oh my god, how did I forget that? All I could think in my head was gracias. And that is Spanish. That is not Portuguese. But obrigado. Muito obrigado. Thank you so much, my friends, for flying with us today. But boa noite. No, that's not the right one. Bem-vindo. Is that how you say it? Bem-vindo. Welcome. Vamos. How are the directions for flying each plane? They're pretty much the same. Bem-vindo, that's what I was looking for. Systems is how you control seatbelt signs, all the lights, all the engines, the source GPS if you need it. You can change your MFD range on there, pushback, engine start, all that stuff is in your systems. Autopilot, it depends on what device you're using. On my phone, my autopilot and stuff is on the right. So is my flaps, my trim, my spoilers, and then my other stuff is on my left. But if you have like an iPad Pro, you're gonna have like it in different places. Muito obrigado again, Nato. I'm so rusty, man. My Portuguese is so rusty, and it's embarrassing because I used to speak Portuguese, I feel like, so well when I went to Brazil last year, and I haven't practiced. I need you guys, I need you Brazilians to stick around and hang out more. But anyways, good times. Tudo bem. Muito boa. I love it. But thank you again, guys. You guys are amazing. I really do need a cup of water. Uma garrafa de água. I need one. It's really bad. But yeah, we're just gonna see how we looking. We got a 747 over there. Again, I want to allow a couple more people to land, mainly because I want them on my replay. So I'm kind of gonna stall here for a little bit. Actually, we'll go watch some people land. We went a little long today too, so I can't stick around too long. Where's runway 15? I think this is it right here.
1691 heavy, cross runway 15.
Crossing runway
Up here.
15. FedEx 1691 heavy.
Or is this it?
De Janeiro ground.
Yeah, 15 right there.
1214, request taxi to parking.
Etihad 1214, taxi to parking.
Alright, where's the next plane? How far is he?
Etihad 1214.
We have somebody landing on 10.
Rio de Janeiro ground.
Actually, we don't have anybody landing for a while. We have Land Chile 7931. He's a ways out, and I don't think I'll be able to wait for you. Sorry, but I will watch my replay here while you're landing, so we'll stick around for a little bit. How did I forget Obrigado? How did I forget that? I can't believe I forgot that.
Pushback approved.
Pushback approved. 10-7.
Charlie, you don't speak Portuguese. No falo português. Não você fala português. You don't speak Portuguese. All right, we're gonna go. Sorry, buddy. I love you, but I'm sorry. We gotta go. We're late. All right, we're gonna end the flight here. Yes. C. Back, replay, watch the replay here, and then we'll get out of here. Casper, what's up, man? Good to see you. Infinite TK had to go around. Wow. Hey, it's okay. Nothing to be embarrassed about. Colin Best, we're in Rio right now. Can I fly an ATR and X-Plane? I don't have an ATR. I think we might be about to get one. No, I didn't forget the Walking Fruit speaks Portuguese. He was speaking Portuguese earlier, but he speaks Portugal Portuguese, not Brazilian Portuguese, which is my Portuguese. Different. It's a little bit different. Just a little bit different. But yes, a lot of the same words, like obrigado is the same. Okay, I really do. Yeah, my mouth is dry. Time for some epic screenshots. Yes, it is. Better come with it too. Come with it, guys. Tomorrow, where are we flying tomorrow? Tomorrow, 1500 Zulu. 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern. Ooh, we'll be flying from, where's SBBR? SBFZ in the 738 or 737 by Goal. That's gonna be fun. I don't know where that is. Where is that? Ready? It's not ready. Oh, it's on free camera. Darn it. Here we are.
Montevideo Carrasco Unicon, Cebu 243, taxiing to runway 6.
SBBR to SBFZ. Let's find out where that is. BR. S. What?
Turn right heading 180. Descend and maintain
SBFZ.
Tango Sierra.
Do not exceed 180 knots. Tango Whiskey.
Oh, we're going to Fortaleza. Oh, heck yeah. I was just talking about that. I'm looking forward to that flight. I'm looking forward to that flight. So we'll be in Brazil again tomorrow. So I'll practice my Portuguese tonight, and we'll be back in Brazil tomorrow. Brasilia, the capital, to Fortaleza. Amazing. That's 900 miles. It's gonna be a bit of a flight there. Gonna take about an hour and a half, hour 43 minutes, something like that. But I'm cool with it. I'm excited about that. Yep. So come back tomorrow for day 4, South American tour. We're flying from Brasilia, the capital of Brazil, to Fortaleza. It's gonna be beautiful. Gostoso. I gotta skip forward a bit. we did come in a little high. I will say that. It's true. Portugal Portuguese is the original. I just don't like Portugal Portuguese. I'm gonna be honest with you. The great thing about learning new languages is you can choose which version you want to learn. And I like the Brazilian Portuguese better than I like the original Portuguese from Portugal. That is my opinion. When I learned Spanish, I chose to learn the Puerto Rican Spanish instead of the wherever. I don't think there is an original Spanish anymore, but I chose to learn the Puerto Rican Spanish, not Mexican Spanish, not Spain Spanish, like none of y'all other Spanishes. I chose Puerto Rican Spanish because I like Puerto Rican Spanish. Plus, my wife is Puerto Rican, so yeah, that's a great thing. You can choose. Like if you want to choose, if you want to learn English, you can choose to learn whichever version of English you want to learn. How it is. Felix, what's up, bro? Oh yeah. Yeah, I assume the original Spanish is from Spain or somewhere. Some Indian somewhere. Alright, let's see what this disaster looks like. Yeah, obviously the name is Spain.
Exit runway when able. Contact ground on the taxiway.
Rio de Janeiro Tower. Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango.
I haven't chosen which French I want to learn though. I assume there's multiple types of French. I'm not sure which French I want. I could just learn Canadian French, but nah, I want to know like actual real French.
Runway 15, clear to land.
Number 2, clear to land.
Ooh, that was such an uncomfortable landing. I feel like it was a decent recovery as far as like the setup wasn't great. Look how off we were. Look how off from the center line we are. Trying to correct. I did hit the rudder here in a bit right before touchdown. There's a rudder. Ouch. That probably will damage the tires right there. Who was that was taxiing back when we finished? Alright, let's do the flyby. That good old flyby.
Tango Whiskey India November Juliet Echo Tango, number 2, runway 15, cleared to land.
Number 2, cleared to land. Runway 15.
It wasn't pretty.
Tango Whiskey India
We
November
made it.
Juliet Echo Tango.
Don't worry, by Friday, I'll probably finally give me a good landing. Give me a whole week. Practice. Still a beautiful view though, guys. If you enjoyed this flight, say, I don't know, say something. I did though. Alright, uno mais. Uno mais, that's also Portuguese. De novo. Ooh wee, that's just, I don't even want to, it hurts to watch. Well anyways guys, it's been fun, it's been great, had a great time, I've enjoyed it, so did BAME. Thank you guys so much though as always, man, I gotta get to work, I gotta get out of here. Thank you guys so much for flying with me today, for chilling, riding, South America tour, day 3 here in Brazil, landing in Rio de Janeiro. Tomorrow we continue from Brasilia, the capital of Brazil, and we're heading to Fortaleza, one of the places on the top of my list to visit in Brazil before I die. But yeah man, yeah, I'll smoke. Let me know bro if you enjoy it. If you don't like it, let me know. If you don't like it, that's cool. But if you have any questions, you could always ask me or any of these people in here. Probably all can answer your questions when it comes to Infinite Flight. But anyways, until next time guys, 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. Peace.